Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
everybody, coming out to you live from CIT. Welcome once again to the CESAFI Esports League Mobile Legends Tournament. My name is 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and here with me is
Dion, and we're double
D's. That's right. All right, we have a really fun matchups ready today, isn't that right, Dion? For our first series in the upper bracket, we have the University of San Carlos going up against USJR.
These are the strongest teams of the
so
league.
far. They're the
Yes, sir.
upper bracket. This is the game that we want to look forward to. I'm sure that we already had our postings, and if you guys are already watching the stream, do invite your friends to check it out. This is something you want to check out on a Saturday morning. Just chill, just watch some good
MLBB.
Yeah, just sit back and relax.
And you know what's good with MLBB in the morning?
What?
Hot dog Virginia.
That's true. Shout out to our sponsors once again, Virginia Hot Dog. If you guys haven't had breakfast, consider Virginia.
The best hot dog in the world, the juiciest, the tastiest, and the biggest hot dog that you could ever taste in this world.
That's right. Just pure skill. Anyway, so we'll proceed right into our matches. We'll go right into the player walks. Is that right? We'll see our players come into the screen. They're here right now, and they're ready to give us some good damn Mobile Legends. I can't wait, honestly.
Let's go.
From the game, they may lose at first, but then it's all observance, it's all experience at that point, and they kind of know what they're doing. There you go, Poggy Mix. All right, jumping in. Here we go. These are our USJR players. So once again, such a good team. I'm really excited to see what they're going to be able to give us in terms of, because once again, USC has not dropped a single series.
Yes,
Even in the playoffs, even in the elimination. So yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to, and I really think that USJR at least have an answer towards USC at this point, because the strategies of the teams aren't aren't something new anymore, because they know how they play. All right, so we'll jump right into the second player walk. We'll see the team of the University of San Carlos come in.
The thing about USC right now is, what I've heard of is they haven't joined any tournament whatsoever in order to keep their strats alive. And unlike to the players of USJR right now, they are the type of team that has been joining a lot of tournaments. So their heroes and their strategies has been shown a lot of times into our tournaments. And right now, USC, with the patience that they have and the strategic ways of their own strategy, kumbaga, is they're hiding everything, and they want to show it now in this upper bracket grand finals. And right here is our USC. Very handsome faces, very familiar faces right there, Martin.
Bro, serious.
Sigma.
Wala
Sigma
tagad
faces.
sa camera. Look. Oh, wow. Okay, so I mean, in terms of being able to keep their strats alive, and not join any tournaments, I think that goes to show the confidence that they have. Because if you as a team want to get better, you join the tournaments. You don't think about people seeing you. At the end of the day, it's practice, it's experience, and you want to get better as a team. But if you're literally dodging tournaments, to keep your stats alive, then you guys are pretty confident in your technique. But we'll see that when we proceed right into the game. As of the moment, the teams have entered the lobbies. They're getting ready for some good ML. What do you think is going to be the outcome of this first series, Lian?
Having to know USC, they are playing in an aggressive style as we've seen, but just like what you said, USJR is the type of team that adapts to the gameplays that are done by the team that they are opposing to. And right now, USC, they are the type of team, especially with Lucci. He's the type of roam that goes everywhere around the map. The zone, the map awareness is present right here for the side of USC. But the problematic thing is USJR, they gotta watch out for USJR Lord. This is the type of assassin mage mid laner that they have that has been pretty high right now in this tournament.
That's true. Lord has actually been a staple for USJR right now. He's literally, being a pillar that holds that team together. So, looking at the first bans, of course, Arlott is going to be thrown away. That final slash will literally be somebody's final game here in CESAFI. So, Faramis, okay, a notable ban. In terms of local tournaments, at least the ones I've been able to attend, Faramis is something that they actually leave open. They usually want to go for specific bans like 1-1, for example, like a Fanny, and even at times a Kadita ban. But then, it all goes down to things like team preference, right? So if you're able to read through your team, it doesn't matter if you leave the most OP heroes open, as long as they don't get to pick their comfort picks. Because then again, player preference is really important. Alright, Joy being banned, obviously. Too much dash, too many dashes, too much damage.
Anti-CC as well.
Just throw it away. Just
Yes,
get
sir.
out of here. Get out
And
of here.
actually, USGR has this player that's
no.
super good with this Joy. That's why they banned it right now. But the Ragnar, especially with USGR, they are the type of team that likes to play out mobility pickups. And 1-1 is a comfort pick talaga, kumbaga. So having them choose this might be a good sign right now for USGR, Martin.
The thing about higher elo, right, is they never, ever leave 1-1 open. USC must have something under their sleeve to give this 1-1 to USGR. I'm not jinxing anything. I don't want to say anything yet, but this 1-1 is looking pretty scary. I don't think they should have given that 1-1. But then again, it's all up to them. They seem pretty quick with the double pick next. We have an Edith, we have a Diggy. I wonder how they'll be able to go surpass this 1-1. Because when you have a full item 1-1, right, eventually, when you're able to pop your passive, and you just press your ultimate, that's just one
Just
button.
fly
You
in.
just move around. It's just, you do nothing. So it all goes down to being able to get CC on that 1-1.
USGR right now, they have all the comfort hero that they actually
Yeah.
acquired. And the problematic thing is, I'm kind of skeptical in between choosing this hero for Lucci, which is this Edith. They are facing this 1-1 and this Kaja. They lack mobility right now, but this is the type of hero that dominates in the early game progression. But later on, if this Edith progresses to a damage type of tank, this would be a good thing. But right now, I'm kind of skeptical on towards how they will lane out Lucci with this Edith right now, Martin.
That's true. We're gonna see on the next phase of bans coming out. It looks like neither teams have actually picked a middle lane mage. I'm looking at the Valentina ban perhaps, or unless they, of course,
what a smart guy.
Unless they want to keep it open. Valentina is really good in this matchup. You have a 1-1, you have a Kaja, you also have the heavy spin from the Akai, Digi ult. Even an Edith ult will do you great. In all honesty. I think the reason why Ying had to go for this Digi pick is they did not want to give all that anti-CC to the 1-1.
Yes, sir. That's indeed
What
true.
you want to do, at least towards a 1-1, is to lock him down. You don't want him to be able to escape unless he has to pop a skill like Purify, for example.
Ooh, Gord, Ferd, and double Ferd. But this is a Kadita for Bravo.
Alright.
This is the hero that I've been
good,
looking for.
pretty good.
They really need something right now to have this damage output that can burst up anyone, especially with Don dito with this Franco 1-1 as well. If they can catch him up and if they can just burst him out right away, expelling him from the game, it would be great, especially with the Edith pickup right here. And with that damage output later on, if they progress him to that hitter type of Edith. But right now, that's a good pick right here for Bravo. This is a Kadita, but right now, Steve Sanity, will it be a poor Alice? I think not.
Maybe not. Alright, so it looks like they're just gonna lock in this Glue and Savior. I think it's alright pretty much. But once again, looking at this Kadita, I'm kind of really excited. And this isn't like a bias towards any team. As long as there's a Kadita in the game, you have something to look forward to. Because that Petrify, while you're in wave form, is absolutely insane. How many 3, 4, or 5 man Petrifies have we seen all throughout CL?
Yeah.
Because the skill level of these teams are absolutely amazing. So it's nice to see what they can decide to pull out, no? Alright, so I think
Beatrix.
yeah, Beatrix apparently will be the final piece in USC's kit. So we'll see if they're able to, jump there. Alright, we're hearing chants.
Yay!
Alright,
I was actually expecting they would pick up a Moskov right here, considering that they could go into the hero progression. They have Diggy for the side of USC, but having this Beatrix would be a good thing. But the thing I want to see right now is where will they get the engagements from? They do not have any initiator whatsoever. They do have the heavy spin from this Akai, but having this Beatrix, they really need someone to actually hold out or stun lockdown anyone in order for him to actually just position himself and just free hit anyway.
That's true. Now we'll jump right into the loading screen in a few seconds. I honestly cannot wait for this game. You have a 1-1 that you have to look out for, right? But then at the same time, you have setups from Akaja with a Divine Judgment. You also have a Glue over there with a split.
Yeah.
We can expect stuff like a heavy spin, Akai lock in. It all goes down to how these teams want to play it, and I'm really looking forward to it. We see once again an Akai being used as the core. In all honesty, at least in the tournaments that I've been around, you don't really see that a lot. This is something that we see almost every game in CESAFI Esports League. And if you're not watching CESAFI, You're just a normal Mobile Legends. You kind of look at that Akai core and kind of think,
What's
you know,
wrong?
like, I mean, I'm sure this isn't like Grandmaster
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Like, these guys are absolutely insane. We'll see how these guys decide to jump into it.
Still loading though, but before anything else, Martin, remember the time we ate hot dog with Virginia, the best hot dog,
no,
man.
absolutely insane. That time, never forget it.
Yeah,
never forget
never
it.
forget
I'll
it,
never forget
man.
I don't know how I'll ever forget eating Virginia hot dog in my life at all, honestly.
It's the best.
Just, I don't know. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. It's early in the morning, which is the perfect time for Virginia. by the way.
Perfect time
Absolutely.
indeed.
All right. So, what do you think is the key actor for each of these teams right now? Because obviously, at least on my side, looking at USJR, it all goes down to this 1-1. What she can or cannot do, will she get caught? And that's going to decide the game for them, at least the way I see it. But over here in USC, we have a lot of key actors that probably could be the key in solving everything. We have the Akai going for the heavy spin. We have an Edith, for example, going for the front line. We also have a Diggy when he's going to pop that ultimate. But who do you think will be their main source of damage? Is it just gonna be
Beatrix. I think it's the
Yeah.
Beatrix itself. But
Really?
for the early to mid game progression, it's gonna be from the Kadita.
From the Kadita,
They're gonna
for
need a bit of time right now in order to let this Beatrix farm out the whole game, in order for them to actually just fight back. Because right now, the composition of USJR, they are super strong in this early game matchup. They have every initiator that they could ask for a level 4. That's this early game levels that we can expect, especially with the turtle fights. They have everything. They have Divine Judgment, as you said. They have the Slam, the Split coming out from
That's
this
true.
glue, and as well they have Energy Eruption from this Fredrin. They have everything that they need. They have the Lockdown as well, the Suppress coming out from Lord, from the Savior. But right now for USC, I'm kind of skeptical towards their lineup, but this is the type of composition that goes down for a late game progression.
That's true, that's true. And even though they do have the tankiness coming from the Akai
Yes, sir.
and the Edith, right? We have to look at USJR's Fredrin. Because when you have a Fredrin jungle, that guy is just an absolute beast.
Yes, sir, that's
He
true.
not only is really, really tanky with that extra health and bonus HP, but he can do damage. So he's not like somebody you can leave behind either
Yes,
in the
sir.
matchup. He's somebody that you even possibly want to pick off, right? Already here into the game, we have a little bit of technical difficulties. Our apologies for that. I believe the game has been starting. We'll get right back to you in a few seconds. But as of right now, we'll just talk about the game, talk about CESAFI. Insofar as CESAFI has existed, I think it's actually been pretty successful
Yes,
so
sir,
far.
it is.
It's finally where we as gamers are able to like show our passion, right?
Yes, sir.
show our support. It would not have been possible without Virginia.
Yes, sir. Without Virginia
Without
itself,
Virginia.
man. And as well, the support right here for the side of every school, every administrator that there is, the support to actually allow your students to join in CESAFI. This is the kind of the support that we need for every student. Because most of the time, we are being told that esports is a hindrance of study, a waste of time, actually.
Yeah.
But right now with CESAFI, we're trying to tell everyone that we're having fun in this and we're learning and we're actually making friends, a lot of connections.
Exactly.
Passion is right there, Martin.
Yeah, I mean, the second I heard, right, they said, hey guys, they're asking for casters for CESAFI. I'm like, aren't we an esports org? What do you mean, like basketball casters or badminton casters? It's like, no. CESAFI Mobile
Yeah.
Legends. I'm like, no, you're kidding. And then they talked about the installation. It was really, really fun, especially in the first few days.
Yes, sir.
Where they had invited casters to help us
Ooh,
train.
that was the best.
And actually, not just in terms of casting, right, but help us learn how to manage
Yes,
our
sir.
own tournaments, learn how, the logistics and all that, right? And I think it's really great that, especially after the pandemic, we've finally come back to the stage of being able to host face-to-face tournaments.
Sir.
It's just such a beautiful thing to witness in real time, because we miss cons, right? Stuff like cons where tournaments usually happen. Now we're slowly healing. The world is
Yeah,
healing.
we are.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I love it. Honestly, I don't know how else to put it into words. You guys can see the interview. It's on our page. We talked a little bit about CESAFI. He missed it.
Where's my interview? Where's my interview?
you missed it, you missed it.
I
You
actually had an
slacking.
interview last week.
Oh.
They're gonna post it.
Oh.
I don't know when, but maybe
Alright.
sometime in this week.
Oh yeah. Most talented.
Oh no, let's not talk
Shout
about
out
that.
Adrian
Let's
Field.
not talk
Look
about
him
that.
up. Look him up on Facebook, Adrian Field. Share that post. Get them likes on it. So support your local Cebu caster right here. It's your boy, ain't nobody else, Dion.
So to everyone that's watching, we're still having this technical difficulty. Continue to love and share the stream. Mention down below your friends that are MLBB enthusiasts or are supporters for USC or USJR, so that you can watch and support your fellow schools or your classmates. Actually,
That's
Martin.
Again, like USJR and USC, these two teams, no matter which university you're from, they made it to the upper bracket. These guys tried their hardest, and they've been the most successful in this tournament so far. They deserve all your love and support. Show out in the comments. We'll probably go through the comments if we can, try and read a little bit of that. But yeah, for those who are just joining us in the stream, once again, like and share the stream. Tell your friends to check it out. It's just gonna be a best of 3. Yeah, it's a best of 3. From our first matchup will be USJR and USC, and that's going on right now. After that after that series, we're going to have CIT against UCLM. Yep,
UCLM.
CIT.
Talking about CIT and UCLM, it's been a shock right now how UCLM managed to actually go in, as a lot of people expected Southwestern University to go against CIT in this lower bracket semifinals.
Yeah, I mean, I know at least insofar as I've observed the tournament, right? Southwestern University was pretty much a powerhouse. They seemed really strong.
Super strong.
Their wins were really convincing. So UCLM actually a little bit of a Cinderella bound coming over here into that lower bracket. But then again, it's something you have to look forward to in Mobile Legends, because you can be the best team, but you can lose to the worst team. And it's not that the worst team is gonna lose to everyone. Sometimes sometimes some strats just work. Sometimes confusion happens, and I never call that luck. I think it would just go down to like pure skill. And
You're actually growing. Like
You
every
know
team
what
here
you're
in
doing.
CESAFI, they're learning from each other.
That's
they're
true.
growing, and this is what CESAFI all about. The
That's
passion
true.
for gaming, helping one another in terms for our passion for esports.
That's true. I mean, I'm really looking forward to when CESAFI is over and we come back next year, because at that point people are expecting this Mobile Legends tournament. People have gone through it and people know what to expect. So we already have really strong teams right now. Like the games are never boring. It's just so much fun to cast. So imagine if a year's worth of prep. Imagine a year's worth of prep. It's like the games that we've been seeing, we can see probably MPL level. There's international.
And next
level.
year as well, we're going to Valorant.
That's true. We're gonna have Valorant next year in the CESAFI Esports League. Something else you guys have to look forwght to. It's gonna be a PC game finally. Your favorite FPS shooter. CS2. But Valo coming next. CESAFI Esports League season.
Did you see the update with the Molly where it crawls around now?
Absolutely insane.
It was so cool.
Crazy. So we're trying to load in as of the moment. Is this it?
Hopefully. So coming back into the game, as we said earlier, this is the type of game that we highly expect for USJR right now, because they have this composition that is super strong on towards the early to mid game progression, but it all goes down to how USC can execute this. This is kind of an orthodox lineup right here for them, considering that their main damage output right now is only up to 2 for this early game, which is Kadita. But Martin, this is now our game. Welcome to the land of dawn. This is CESAFI Esports 2023. This is the upper bracket grand finals. This is USJR versus USC in a best of 3 series,
right.
Martin.
All right, let's hop right into the game. Apparently they were nice enough to pause for us. I thought we would jump into a middle game that we didn't really know. Oh, but there is a first blood there, and that will be Steve Sanity on that blue going down. As of the moment, we'll see, however, Jasper being poked out here by the Seeing and Bull of God. So we see babysitting here on this Beatrix.
Yes, sir.
Fair. Beatrix doesn't really have all too many mobility.
That's
so
true.
it's fine to babysit the Beatrix. On the other side of the screen, we see, the XP lane. Classic chess match. Alright, a little bit of poke there from Jasper. Will get pulled back by Ying, but nothing too serious. And I wouldn't be all too worried. So once again, we have USC right now with the first blood. They already have a 1k gold lead. Not much in this early game. Knock up there onto Steve Sanity.
Lord's here though.
By Lord and Bravo here on the back line. Is it going to be enough to save Luck?
Ooh, the petrify! Will it save him?
HP,
And it does.
right.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah,
But a
he
1 for
does,
1.
so-
That's actually a good thing. And as they kill down this bottom side for each XP laner, this Beatrix has stolen every gold plate in this top lane because of this Diggy guarding him up. And right now, USC once again trying to get this turtle fight. They are in the upper hand. This turtle is now onto the has half HP. Now with the time
All the
journey
pull.
popped in, this Kirita goes down for the count, but the retribution will
Gengo.
go down to the hands of Gengo. And USC securing one objective. They do lose Bravo in that situation, but I think that's pretty beneficial, especially for this early game.
Yeah, I think USC was smart enough to know they did not want to go for a fight there at all. You saw Gengo pop his heavy spin just to retreat after that treachery, so they kind of know what their game plan was at that time. It wasn't to go for anything serious. They just wanted to turtle, and they got it. So, in terms of aggressiveness as of the moment, I think Jasuper, now that he's level 4, he can definitely just walk up like this.
Yes, sir.
Because you already have the impending threat, and it's not even the usage of the Divine Judgment. It's just knowing that. It's just having them know that you have it. You can walk up to the look. You can walk up to that mid laner, and now Bravo's already like trying to go through his jungle, right? It's something that Mobile Legends players usually miss out on a lot. But sometimes the threat of an ability
Yes, sir.
really is like half as important, probably even more important than using the ability
It
itself.
is. And Dawn,
Alright.
Dawn topside though, this is a rotation, a 4-man rotation for USJR and USC. And Gengo now looking forward to at least catch one, but Divine
pull
Judgment
the
is right
swing.
there.
There you
He
go.
goes down for the count right away. There is a rough
Ding.
wave seeking down this Kaja, but this is the upper hand right now for the side of USC as they take down the first turret of this top tier tower, Martin.
Alright, USC, I think this is their method of being able to shut down this 1-1. They try and take that tower, take the map control, and see and make sure that this 1-1 is not comfortable at all. There will be a corrosive scythe already on that 1-1 though, 1-0 as of the moment. Rainier playing it really safe. I'd like to say, you know, nothing. He's not all too far behind
Yes,
yet,
sir.
and that's kind of where you want to be,
Ooh.
especially in high. But it's gonna be a pop here of the split, just running onto Lucy. Is it gonna be a capture? We see the rest of the SGR coming in
Ooh, pull
slowly.
back.
There you go. Jasper already there. Mobilization onto
Bravo!
Lucy, but he's too tanky. Will not be caught by Bravo's combo. Kadita over
Suppress
there.
Stunning Light.
Lord, with that ultimate crazy plays here from the side of USJR. That rotation. Steve Sanity scouting them out with that vision.
Regner though in this
Already
position
picked it
right
up
now,
as of
but
the moment.
the time journey as well. This is a good sign right now for USJR as they suppressed it all down and they zoned out.
Gengo.
Gengo not able to do
that's
anything
fucking
at all.
insane.
Now without any heavy spin, Martin, this could be a good sign, and this is now a turtle going down to the hands of USJR and USC. Even in their own jungle, USJR's just camping around here, and look at Dawn trying to catch up onto Ying. And the map control right now is just going down to the hands of USJR. Even God of Gods is being zoned out and being forced out outside of this tier 1 turret. But Bravo is in position though. Does he have the Petrify is the real question. Doesn't have it yet. But this is now the position going to the hands of USJR. And a disengagement, I think, Martin.
That's true. I mean, it all goes down to show, right, that USGR know that top tower from USC was pretty much cheesed. They knew that out of the moment, all they had was Rainier and Jasper, and that wasn't really enough to try and hold down that top tower, especially with the damage that it already took. So they already are able to exert their aggressiveness as of the moment, and USC knows they can't take them at this point in the game. So we see Bravo missing a lot of his combos actually.
Yes,
But you know, it all goes down to
Not the usual thing that we see.
Yeah, I mean, it is early in the morning. We'll give him a warm-up game.
Yeah, this is a warm-up
This is
game.
a
But this is the warm-up run for Steve Zanity as he pops down. This split, trying to escape now underneath this tower. Gengo is in position though. If he wants to catch him right now, he could grab onto Gengo. But I think he doesn't want to as the Slam is available. But right now, Dawn trying to control up. And the Divine Judgment, the Dawning Light combination, tries to save him with this time journey, but wasn't successful enough. Bravo was in position though, but I don't think he wanted to risk down the rough waves and Breath of the Ocean just to save out his teammate. But that could have been good. But right now, USJR once again taking kill after kill, objective after objective, as they run forward to the 7-minute mark of the game.
That's right. It kind of seems like USC is having a little bit of trouble in terms of their rotation. They have to notice they've been leaving this 1-1 alone. And here you go, Lucci already under his tower. This tower is gonna go down. Lucci has to start to run. There you go, a flicker. That will save his life. Then again, you're leaving this 1-1 to fall. That's somebody that if you wanted to shut her down, you should have done so from the start and consistently towards the end of the game.
sir.
You don't leave her alone for 2 minutes at most. And now here we go, another turtle once again for the side of USJR. USC, as of the moment, not looking like they have a response. We have Gengo right now, already popular passive. There's going to be a knock up there onto 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Is there going to be a pull? No, none as of the moment. It looks like USJR playing it really cool. The thing that I like about USJR's rotations is their rotations aren't pre-built in. They respond to where USC is.
Yes, sir, that's indeed
And how
true.
do they know where USC is? Through Steve Sanity. Just jump in, going to be engaged right here.
Rough waves!
Ultimate with Ganja, and Dawn is gone!
The heavy
Absolute
spin!
explosion there by that. But there's gonna be a jump in. Alright. Well, I mean, it looks like looking like a little bit of a poke battle as of the moment. I think the mistake by Dawn there was just being able to face check that burst. I really don't think he should have walked in. I mean, you're pretty tanky as a 𝗏𝗏𝗏, but you know, with Bravo and the threat of God of Gods,
That is indeed true.
absolute playmaker there. By the way.
They're spread out around the map. Just like you said, they read out the movements right here for USC. And as well, Jasper is just everywhere around this map, trying to find out where the position is for this 𝗏𝗏𝗏. And right now, Ying in the front side, he must be very careful considering that the engagements right here, they have the suppress right here for the side of the Savior. They try to at least find a way to control out the jungle area right here for the side of USJR, but they really can't do anything about it right now, as USJR in this early to mid game progression is just super strong in terms of the utility that they have and the XP gap that is present in the game today.
That's true, and you know, we have Steve Sanity here just going around the map, right? Right now he's in the top lane, he's clearing it out, trying to push it. He knows that if the rest of the team of of USC try and go up against him, he's just gonna split out of there. All's well and good. He wastes their time, and it's not like he's like a core member of USJR and wants to like get all that farm, right? He can split from his team insofar as it doesn't sacrifice their team fight potential.
This is the good thing for USC though. If they want to win this game, they must find a way to force this into a late game progression. A Dawning Light is right there to add some damage to Lucci as they try to push down into this bottom side. The suppress is right there as well. But Jasper with the Divine Judgment available right away. Bravo couldn't do anything about it. Gets out of his shell, but it goes down for the count right away. USJ once again prevailing in this matchup as the Lord fight will activate right now. The split is right there trying to look for Gengo. The heavy spin is right away, pop, but a flicker for the side of CESAFI. He's still alive, but right now, up in numbers is USC. USJR, they don't know what to do right now. They are lacking of numbers, but this Retribution, it goes down to Gods of Gods, and a Petrify doesn't hit up this rough waves, but a Bracer Shot got cancelled right away. They 1-for-1 exchange, but this is what USC is looking for right now, Martin.
Oh my god, the amount of damage, the amount of pure raw damage coming from the side of USC, right, was definitely what gave them the hand over that fight. Because as of the moment, we see a pause on all that. But as I was saying, right, throughout that entire team fight, it doesn't seem like USJR was doing anything wrong. They actually played it really great with a split. Steve Sanity being able to survive.
Yes, sir.
But when you have your glue retreating, the only tank you have left then is Dawn, right? Your 𝗏𝗏𝗏. And as of the moment, or at least at this point of the game, Dawn does not have the items that he needs to be able to sustain the damage of God of Gods and Bravo. He got bursted down in an instant. He was gone. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 was there. His Divine Judgment just got used at the bottom lane.
Yes,
He's not as tanky as 𝗏𝗏𝗏, by the way. And you have Rainier just trying to jump around and make sure he doesn't get caught. But how can you assure not getting caught? This isn't some lowly pub match. These guys know what they're doing. They're looking right at you. You're the MM. You're supposed to go down first. And Lord, as of the moment, although he's doing really great on this Savior, right? 304 as of the moment. I still think the most you can do as a Savior is just burst damage.
Yeah,
right?
burst damage.
So
control.
there's not like consistent damage going in comparison to what God of Gods has been showing for USC.
Bravo as well. Bravo and Lord has been inconsistent for quite some time now. But especially to this mid game, they do matter a lot. But right now, they do have the loss of, but split pop right away. They want to defend it. Oh, God of Gods, muntika na. But almost is never enough, Martin, as he actually survived that one. And this is what I was talking about. Lucci now has the damage output that he needs, especially the Lucci. He didn't go for the Inspire one, but still, with the damage output when he goes out of his shell, this could be very beneficial. It adds up more damages right here for the side of USC.
That's true. I thought you were gonna say almost is never enough because I'd have to slap you on screen.
I was about to.
I don't want to hear that in the morning.
I was about to.
But you know what I want in the morning? Virginia hot dog.
that's
Once again, thank you
true.
for our sponsors. Virginia hot dog, the best hot dog. Virginia.
The best hot dog indeed.
That's right.
Bravo. Oh wait, so Bravo though, he does have the Petrify for quite some time. If he finds a way to get down where Regner is in this position, this could be an early end for the side of USC, considering that they do have Lucci right now and this God of Gods in position to actually just push down towers very fast. And I think they're just waiting for this Lord fight, but USJR just even with 7-7 on the run, even with the gold lead going to the hands of USC, I still think they're on top of this right now as it's just going down to their side, and both of the teams right now trying to engage in one another. Lucci is finding Dawn. There is the engagement, the pullback right away,
Dawn.
but a rough wave is committed, and I hear Lucci left on the backside trying to go in as well, but the heavy spin locks down onto one. Dawn will be eradicated from this map. Split for Steve Sanity trying to run, but he will try to control out Bravo right now. Steve Sanity still holding on to this dream, trying to push down onto this tower. He's trying his best to hold on to Bravo just to kill him, but I think he will be the one to go down to the count, Martin.
Unbelievable plays. I told you, Lucci's not going to be afraid to go for those dash knockups, right? Because he's so tanky to the point that he doesn't really have to worry about exploding in the hands of USGR, especially in the amount of burst damage that USGR lack right now. So he jumps in, Don there, gets comboed by Bravo, and Gengo heavy spins him up towards the top wall. Really far away, by the way. The clash happened around here where the blue creeps are as of the moment, and he got pulled right back there to the top post. Absolutely insane playmaking here. They locked up Don so good. If I was Don at that point of the game, I don't think there's anything he can do really. It's not like he has a flicker or anything to try and escape. I really wouldn't blame him for that knockup. I just think they have to find an answer. Do they want to go in for these fights or do they don't? Because if you have Don poking in like that, that's what happens.
Regner though, this is not the type of fight that you want to go in right now, especially with the Petrify available for Bravo. But look at the backside, they will target Steve Sanity. He will be the main cause of this as they will try to look for a lasso, but it was unsuccessful though. But right now, Ying will be probably the second target of the game. The bombs are right there to give them map awareness, but they will reset the Lord. USC right now, they were unsuccessful in taking down Steve Sanity. But if they killed Steve Sanity in that fight, it could have been very beneficial. It could have meant the Lord. It could have been a pushback, right? A pushback and possibly a kill right now. The Dawning Light to suppress, but it's not done yet though. The time journey is available as well. But look at Bravo. We have the rough waves and Dawn going down for the count as well. USC taking down a 3-for-1 exchange and probably a Lord going down to their hands right now, Martin.
What a play by Lucci and Bravo. I have to say, the thing that formed that clash altogether was Lucci, bro. You should have seen the max second range dash. He was at the tip and he pulled up Jasuper and Jasuper was gone. And Jasuper is the person that in USJR is what you're waiting for to try and initiate. You want the Divine Judgment to go first so you guys know who to focus on. And it's absolutely crazy that from the bush up towards Jasper's face, he got pulled up like that. And absolutely deleted. And Bravo there with a crazy plays. This is the Bravo that we know. This is the Bravo we know. We finally see him in this match.
Where were you, huh? Where were you?
Where you been? Where you been?
But right now, USC now controlling the map side of USJR. In this early game, it was USJR controlling the whole map, even on the jungle side of USC. But the tables turned right now, Martin, as USC is now in the upper hand. But Gengo trying to find the heavy spin, as well. Jasuper is down for the count, and God of Gods is just charging in. He's not afraid, and there's the hits coming out from Lucci. They take down this tier 3 tower on this bottom side. That was a good engagement for the side of Gengo, and right now USC, they want to end it all down. They look for another one. Dawning Light, time journey as well. They still have the Lord. They take down Regner, and they take down everyone. The only one left is Lord, and they will take down this turret. The only one left is the Crystal, the main target. They want to end it, Martin, and 1-0 for USC.
I think it was pretty much domination coming from the side of USC towards this game. I'm not gonna say there were no points of USJR ever coming in, or a point in the game where I didn't say to myself,
yes sir,
I don't think USJR would have won, but I think it all goes down to precise gameplay. if I had to pin the loss, I'm
Uh-huh.
not saying I'd like to do that, but if I had to,
Jasper?
it fell onto Jasper.
Yes, sir.
Being caught in Lord, that was understandable. That full range dash by the Edith, honestly, anybody could have been caught by that. And it was just unfortunate where they were in the game. But being caught a second time,
Yeah, the
under
position.
your own tower, even using the flicker to retreat but unsuccessful in doing so, I think you just kind of sacrificing through the game for your team.
Yes, sir.
You're one of the more important pillars of your team in terms of being able to set up these team
Initiator.
fights and go for pick-offs na you guys that will give you guys the advantage. How are you, the person who should be getting pick-offs, getting picked off? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
but we've seen Jasper play towards the rest of this game. We'll see if he's able to recover or if USJR have an answer to the aggressiveness of USC.
Okay, we'll be right back in a while for a short break.
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
Okay, welcome back to CESAFI Esports 2023. This is the upper bracket grand finals between USC and USJR. It is now 1-0. In the lead is USC, Martin.
What a game we witnessed earlier. Unbelievable plays. We saw Gengo on that Akai once again, which he has been on the entire tournament apparently, as I've been told earlier. And it's absolutely crazy how much you're able to see Bravo go for those like knock-ups, right? And be able to burst down even a Fredrin. Somebody as tanky as a Fredrin. It's just the pure coordination that you're able to see from USC. It's not that they're trying to go for specific pick-offs. Because in all honesty, 1-1 had it easy that game.
Yeah, it was.
He was left alone. The thing is though, when your entire front line, when you play front to back, which I feel like was what USGR was doing, when you lose your entire front line, you lose your Fredrin, your Glues bursted down to infinity, has to run away. What are you left with? You're left with a Kaja, not too tanky. You're left with a Savior, wants to stay in the back and try and burst damage. And you as a 1-1, this isn't the public ranked lobby, right? You can't just hope they don't. You can't just hope they don't notice you. You can't just go around and. They're not gonna see me.
That's true.
No,
That's true.
they know what you are. They know how much of a threat you are, and they're gonna bring you down. And that's exactly what USC did. So. Even if they gave that 1-1, honestly, no, I thought the game was over.
Yeah.
When USJR had that 1-1, I thought that was a USGR game.
Yeah,
their
whole composition was actually a win. They had every thing they need. The utility coming up from Savior. They have the suppress, the damage output. They even have the 1-1 itself was the main victory key. And as well, they have the initiators. They have two initiators actually. They had the Glue and the Kaja. They even have a Fredrin as a core, which has the energy eruption, appraiser's wrath to secure the turtle, secure objectives and everything. The damage output as well. Tanks up the front side, but somehow. There's this hero called 𝗕𝗓 just that jumps in and just throws you in the back.
You back and you're done. Because once he throws you back, Bravo's so quick with the follow-up. He knocks you down and bursts you to infinity. And even though we talked at the post-game credits, right, about how we feel like Jasper was the reason they kind of gave the game, we still have to give him credit though. In the early to mid-game stages, that guy picked off I'd say like more than 3 people, 3 people in the least. He was able to go for those divine judgment pick-offs, and in a game that's as important as this, it's not really easy to go for those divine judgments. It's not like ranked where you know the enemy team doesn't have any communication. We're sure everyone's saying, "Oh, careful, Kaja's here. Careful, Kaja's there." But he's still able to go for those pick-offs. So massive respect to Jasper. We just have to see what USGR have in response to USC's aggression. Because if you talk about USC's rotation, right, and we really want to credit USJR's rotation too, because we have Steve Sanity in the middle in the early game, just walking around their map. He knows he can use that split to retreat, and he knows that and he uses that to his advantage. So wherever USC is, USGR go to the opposite side of the map and go for a push, for example.
Yes, sir, that's indeed true.
And lastly, in terms of rotation, we have to see what USC did there, because they weren't just lucky. They weren't just lucky with a 1-1. They pushed that top tower first. They prioritized the gold turret. With that gold turret gone, they already had what they needed in order to zone out the farming and the net worth capabilities of that 1-1. The 1-1 at that point, even after doing all that he could, was in average net worth, and that's not where you want to be as a marksman. We hear a round of applause right now coming to the game. Because they banned the Akai. Okay.
That's your only hero.
Oh my God! Because USJR banned the Akai. We heard a round of applause coming from one of the rooms. I don't know which team it was, but that's really funny.
Imagine if they banned something like the 𝗕𝗓 right here. It would be so funny. Considering it is a strong hero, but having to fear the 𝗕𝗓, man.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, I honestly think that was more of a misplay thing. Okay, there. I knew it. Another round of applause coming from the suit. Oh.
The funny?
Nah.
Cable?
Complain.
It's not.
Complain, Harley. In a way.
But the fire miss is open though. They have every thing for USJR. Oh, predicted.
Predicted. So clean.
Valentina?
Yeah, usually that's what I see being prioritized a lot. I mean, especially now that you know you're able to steal a Faramis ultimate, you might as well pull a Valentina. Fredrin's open, sure. I think they can go for it. The USJR as of the moment, what are their more prominent things? There you go, Valentina locked in, really good prediction. We'll see what they decide to go for here in terms of quad. Akaja's still pretty much open. That's still a possible pick for them.
As well.
Yeah, USC's 𝗕𝗓, but I feel like that 𝗕𝗓 and Diggy pick I'd
Was
like
for
to
that
say
game.
was for the
Yeah,
1-1.
yeah, that's
that
true.
was a 1-1 response solely. Because at least Edith can survive, I think, a 1-1. Because even if
You
you
go
get...
out of the shell.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
Oh,
He's still
comfort,
here.
comfort. Lucy here. No, he's not done. He's not done
He's
with
not
that
done,
Edith.
indeed.
Yeah. All right, so we got a little bit of little tiny girl action going on over here. We have this Lolita pick by Ying too. How do you think Lolita is going to go around the rest of the match, especially with the Valentina and the Fredrin, at least insofar as we've heard, I have seen from USJR.
Right now, for the side of USJR, they went for the Diggy. This is now a counter pickup.
Okay, yeah.
Considering that they have a lot of stunts
CC,
yet under control,
yeah,
this is the time journey could be very beneficial for them right now. But having this Diggy though does affect your front line, considering
does,
that Dawn
it does.
is the only front line right now for their draft.
I think they should go for another tank or a tank fighter.
Ooh, tank silot, tank silot. The Lancelot that
Lancelot,
goes for
yeah.
tank builds.
Yeah. All right. So there is gonna be a ban there on the Lancelot. What do USGR lack right now as of the moment? Yep, there you go.
They're literally clapping for anything, my
They will
guy.
clap for anything at this point. I thought it was
When they
kinda-
pick something right now, they're gonna clap again.
That's true. I
Bet.
thought. I hope. But USGR right now kind of lack a marksman. They could go for a Claude or let's see. Yeah. A Claude seems like a really viable pick, especially since.
Oh,
they have-
Moscow. I should have
Moscow
said it. I was
works.
in my mind. I was like, I think they picked Moscow,
Moscow
right
works. I mean, you have a lot of MMs that really don't worry about. The only thing they have to worry about is being caught up, right? You have a Claude and Moscow, especially the most vulnerable marksman. But
The fanny cables are out for USC
and
Gang.
no one is clapping, Dion. No one is clapping. This is serious. Gengo on that fanny. We'll see if USGR has.
Oh,
some-
Leslie as well. So this is a fight of the gold laners. This is the burst damage versus the attack speed, the DPI.
Ooh.
What's our chant? What's
I
our
don't
chant?
know. Casters.
Oh, Steve
Alright.
Sanity. I've never seen this hero played in a competition for so long.
Oh, but Steve Sanity has used that Esmeralda, and I know because I'll never forget. Esmeralda, Steve Sanity. This guy is a beast on it. And I think with one game away from elimination from the upper bracket, they really want to pull out that Steve Sanity Esmeralda comfort picks here for USJR and USC trying something really, really sexy with that Fanny. We'll see what's going to happen as we jump into this game. So we're going to load right into it. Again, I was a little bit worried when I saw that Lolita, because Lolita can go for crazy knockup plays, crazy stun plays, especially with that ultimate. But then they lock in the Diggy, so I'm not all too worried as of the moment. But still, right, in the early game, how annoying is a Lolita? Really, just dash, smack,
stack,
and run away.
even as a shield, the bulwark.
Yeah, the bulwark as well. So
Super cool.
So it all goes down to being able to. Honestly, if Gengo right now can synergize with Ying, that, I don't know, 1.5 second stun from her first kill is all you need really. Stun, blast oblivion.
Yes, sir. That's
So we'll see how Gengo is going to be able to burst up with this Fanny. Or more importantly, the thing about being able to pick a Fanny, right, is you're pretty chill. Oh, this Moscow, I just noticed, is kind of also a pre-counter to a Fanny.
No, it is.
Yeah, because when
The walls.
Fannies yeah. I mean, at least back then, that's how I always used to counter a Fanny. There's a Fanny, just pick
Oh,
Moscow.
that's what you were talking about. Just go in,
Yeah,
stun
smack,
lockdown, backs
run
down right
away.
away. Goes home, and then goes back to the lane again. So this is how annoying a Lolita is for this match. But as I can see though, Esmeralda, as you said, I kind of remember now.
Yeah.
It brings me back. Steve Sanity did play this Esmeralda. He goes back to cut down the creep waves, going for backdoor plays. This is what he did the last time he played Esmeralda. So bottom side, still the same story. This Diggy and Lolita just poking around each other, Martin.
Alright, there's gonna be a jump there onto that Moscow every time. Oh, but he's gonna get pulled back to tower
It's huge.
range. And that will be the flicker of Ying going away. But now we have the rest of USGR following in. Ying has no more escape. Lord, is it gonna be enough damage? No! Ying will survive that. That was getting really scary. He popped that flicker. Alright, so we see that Ying kind of got what he deserved, I like to say. Really smart play from Reigner there too. He noticed that Ying was already gonna go for that empowered auto attack from the first skill, so he jumps into tower range. And once Ying was in tower range, Jasper went for that pull. So you see the playmaking that USGR is capable of. We'll just see if they're able to keep
This is
this
funny
up.
though. The funny though. This is what I was talking about. Everyone is in danger right now in this 2-minute mark with Gengo online. He doesn't have the blue buff. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't actually get the kill right there. But this is the 2-minute mark. This is the time where this Fanny goes in and out, especially towards your gold laners and your mid laners, or especially with this Diggy. But this is now the first turtle of the game being spotted out right away for USJR. Dawn and Lord already leading in. But look at Gengo still farming down this blue buff. So this is now a turtle going down to the hands of USJR as Lucci left alone jumps down outside of his shell. The cold altar is right there though, but time journey being committed as well. Lucci trying to run away, but Dawn is in position with the Appraiser strat. The damage output isn't enough. So this engagements for both teams, Martin.
Alright, really patient coming out from the side of both teams. No kills on the board as of yet. These guys are playing it really careful. Ying here, a little bit of poke onto Jasper.
And
already has the shield from that passive to mitigate the damage coming in from those ticking time bombs. So, as of the moment, God of Gods is just farming really chill here. And I think Moscow at least is a little bit free with the babysitting from Jasper here as of the moment. I'm not entirely sure what kind of playmaking we'll be able to see in the early stages of the game, but it's still pretty exciting to be able to wait for anything to happen.
He's just waiting for Ying to get outside to get all the bombs right there.
Over there. So Ying's gonna try and pop those bombs. They know that somebody's in the bush, but they don't know that Gengo and Bravo is here. Gengo will be spotted out though. Jasper there. John will be able to jump in. A knock up there. Alright, Gengo decides it's not worth it, decides to run away, but now he has no more energy, and that will be...
The spear though.
Yeah.
Connects as well.
Oh,
Gengo energy
shot by
eruption.
Ying.
Tries to go in.
But
Lulong blast.
coming in. Alright,
Time
Jasper
journey.
pops the time journey.
Yes,
Time
sir.
journey.
Good answer right there for the side of USJR as they escape which was a probable damage for the side of USJR if they actually didn't pop the time journey. So right now, USC still on the loose right here, looking for Chief Sanity as the answer. He goes outside of his shell, but right now, Fallen Star mode being committed for Steve Sanity. The Cold Altar still alive. Lucci goes down for the count as this is the latest first blood I've ever seen. This is the 4-minute mark, Martin, and this is still the first blood.
That's true. I mean, we have to notice how careful these teams are actually. Although they seem like they can't go for engages. Like, see, like this. If it was any game at all, Gengo would have gone and attempted that kill. But now that you're one game ahead, you don't want to screw it up. You're trying to play really, really cool. I feel like Gengo doesn't have to go for those kills. But that kill would have given his team a little bit of breathing room to work with. Because as of the moment, USJR with the only kill on the scoreboard is leading by 1,000 gold. We have a jump here by Steve Sanity, who seems to be really confident on engaged here right now. What am I looking at right now, Dion?
Cold Altar time journey pop right away, and Ying will go down for the count right here from this Moscow hits. Lord as well following up the front side as Jasper still just poking around, looking for Bravo right now, getting on the loose, but the leash is right there and the cables are out for Gengo as Reigner is in position. That's why this is a disengagement for Gengo, but that was a complete disaster for the side of USC in this early game matchup as USJR, they had a 2-1 kill for that engagement, Martin.
That's true. Once again, I have to talk about this XP lane. We have the Esmeralda right here, already being engaged on by Gengo. Gengo does not have a blue buff, but that's 4 people from USC, and that's going to be Steve Sanity going down. Finally punished. I think he was a little bit cocky over there, trying to go for the wave cut at this point in the game, where everybody already has items.
What, Dawn? Now he's the one being cocky, trying to go in right now, but he actually goes down. God of Gods in his bottom side, so this is a push from Reigner. This is very important. You don't want this Moscow to actually get all the farm he needs, because right in this position, he actually dodges the first cable and dodges the second one. This is a good positioning right here for Reigner, Martin.
Reigner's alone. He's not all too worried. He knows exactly where the enemy team is, when they're coming. I mean, that's just something you learn as a marksman. The map gets quiet, you kind of think too quiet, right? Alright, looking at God of Gods as of the moment, he just turned level 8. Reigner's already been level 8. And in terms of the level difference between Lucy and Steve Sanity, That was almost like a 2-level difference. Steve Sanity has so much
There
experience.
is a last insanity to number 2, but there is the time journey as well, protecting down everyone. The counter time journey is, I mean, the counter cold altar available right here for the side of USC, but right now they're taking everyone down slowly
Lord,
but surely.
ultimate
The
block.
ult right here for the side of this Leslie, he goes down for the count, almost.
Sure.
Pag sure.
USJ, I'm sorry in his mind.
My bad, it wasn't last insanity, it was Luminum Blast pala. I'm sorry, I've never seen Xborg for so long. That's why naisip ko na baka si Xborg yun. So anyway, that was Aluminum Blast. It wasn't the last insanity. So back to the ball game, Martin. I was like, why am I saying the last insanity? This isn't Xborg.
God, I just knew that person USJ. We can. One HP left. So that's going to be once again. Looking at the scoreboard, pretty even in kills. There's going to be a turtle fight here as of the moment. 4-4 on the scoreboard. Not too much difference in net worth. There's going to be a zone out here from Ying. Rainier will try to poke him out with those bombs. He's going to be a pullback. Lord still not, I mean the turtle's still not dropping.
Retribution.
Give you ultimate in order to draw it out. Gengo will be able to grab it out. There's going to be a time journey pop here. Lucci alone pops the ultimate. Tries to burst down
Niche
damage
though.
onto Dawn. Getting really low. But it looks like it's just going to be another disengage once again coming from both teams.
It is a disengagement, and that could have been good if they somehow found someone to actually kill. But this turtle will go down to the hands of, once again, USC. The retribution wasn't on point right here for the side of Dawn. Although he had that Razor Shot, he didn't use it. The retribution goes down to the hands of, once again, Gengo with his retributions, man. Just getting everything out. I've seen him fight for retributions, and it goes down to his side. But without contact, it goes down to Gengo, to Dawn a lot of times. But Gengo right now, having these retributions during clashes, is just pretty evident right now that he's on the upper side in terms of the retribution timing.
That's true. I mean, we have seen the Cult Altar here from Bravo, right? And we all know Lord is able to steal that Cult Altar as well. So that kind of seems like an automatic second life in terms of engagement as of the moment. So it seems like there's a little bit of Wi-Fi connectivity issues, asking the people around to disconnect to ensure the pure gameplay coming in from both of our teams. So God of Gods right now as of the moment, 0-1 in comparison to Rainier. Rainier's a bit of XP ahead of him. Do you think this fight goes down to be an MM battle?
I think it will go down to be an enemy battle later on, because this Moskov is the answer right here for this Fanny later on, but it goes down to who goes first, considering that this Fanny is one of those players in this league, in CESAFI Esports League, that is pretty good and super efficient in terms of using this hero and actually taking down backline type of engagement. So like Gengo right here, clearing out waves, going home right away, and just getting energy to go back into clashes right away, Martin.
That's right. So there's going to be a jump here. As of the moment, teams once again playing it pretty chill. 4-4 on the scoreboard, 24k net worth on both sides. Lord is 2-0 on this Valentina as of the moment. And you have to think about Valentina on that major.
Concealed play is now being laid out right here for the side of USJR though. They do spot out their positions, and there's the ult from this Leslie. This Sanity to go. Goes down for the count.
So we did a little bit of farming off screen.
Yes, sir. There is. But mid side, I think this will be a good target, considering that they do not have this falling star moon coming out from this Esmeralda. This is a good pick-off if they really want to find an engagement right now. But I think this is just a tower destroyed going down to the hands of USC once again. Objectives gaming is the key right here to victory for the side of USC. As USJR, they are losing map control. They are losing everything for this early to mid-game progression, Martin. But there is a Lumino last. It was cancelled.
Nothing was too special as of the moment. That was kind of just to predict if USC was going to go a little bit inwards. But we still have Rainier here for the side of USJR. I think Rainier honestly is the answer to a lot of the problems. Jump in here by Lucci once again on that Edith, so aggressive. Times Journey has been popped there by Jasper. Now there's no more Times Journey
this is a
for
good
this
thing.
fight. This is a good thing for USC. But we have to worry about Lord and that reverse called Alta, right?
Look at the positioning right now for Ying. They
give
do
you
not
an
have
ultimate.
anything. The
Oh,
stun
and
lockdown is
Jasper
right there.
is
Charges
stuck.
in. They take down this important Diggy. This is the Lord fight, Martin. And this is the Diggy that they need if they want to contest, even without that time journey. The number in terms of your action towards fighting down this Lord is a good thing to fight in a 5v5. But right now, it's a 4v5. Although the Diggy could spawn right away near this this Lord. But this is now going down to the hands of USC, Martin.
Yeah, you like that? You like my Diggy impression? Yeah.
Can you spin around?
Alright, it can be a jump here. Oh my god, but Gengo is taking so much damage from Rainer. He jumps back, has the ultimate, push back with arrow. Oh, and he goes down, shut down onto Gengo. Oh, like, once you have pure raw damage as a Moscow, you just have to, you don't even have to survive. You just have to outkill.
Oh, Lumina Blasto.
There's your Lumina
Onto the
Blast
mid-side.
here. Jump here. Steve Sanity out of the moment. Once again, really tanky. Able to check in right now. We have Bravo scouting out the place, but like I said, wow, what a duel we saw in the top lane. And we saw a little bit of confidence from Gengo. He tried to go back in even though he was a quarter of his HP. He tried to go back in.
No energy
I
as well.
think if he hit his first
Two,
dash, he didn't hit his first dash per se. He just passed by the Moscow, popped his ultimate, and that was already half the Moscow's HP. I feel like if you just get the first dash, ultimate,
Lucci, there is another pullback, but the time journey is now being committed on the side by a two-man Luminal Blast hits up onto the side of USJR. They take down two, but look at Gengo chasing everyone. It could have been a
Oh
maniac,
my God.
but that is 4 kills. USC Gengo, he died from that 1v1, but he could go for a 5v5, Martin.
Unbelievable. It's a bird. It's a
plane.
plane.
It's
no,
Gengo.
It's Gengo, bro. Unbelievable. I cannot believe what I was seeing with my own eyes. I didn't know you could make cables work like that.
Yeah.
In a way, he was just ramming through them like a truck. I don't believe it. Like it's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Gengo,
that was
the
super
pure
fast.
confidence that's lost in the top lane did not shake him at all.
That is the true definition of KKML mo na yan.
ML mo na yan talaga, bro. Come on, touch grass, bro. touch grass. Unbelievable.
What a godly player, man. That engagement, they had everything for USJR. I thought it was their fight considering that they stun lockdown too with the Aluminum Blast stalling right here for Lord. But somehow, Gengo out of nowhere just taking down everyone from the backlines, especially this Moskov, Rainer, Jasper, everyone else just goes down for the count.
That's true. All right, Lucci will be able to step on that bomb right there to try and remove the vision or the knowledge that USG have in terms of the map, but they don't know that Gengo is hiding here on the top lane.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. We'll be able to escape. It is a Fanny, after all. But I was just worried because the Moscow was face checking, and if he got that arrow onto that Fanny, that would have spelled death for USC. So it all goes down. I don't think it's anybody's game just as of yet. It's 10-5 on the scoreboard. We have a 5k goal lead for USC, and we've seen them win these team fights. But USJR are in the position where they are able to respond in terms of damage. We have Rainier, who was left alone for the vast majority of the game. He's really painful. We saw him shut down
Yes, sir.
Gengo earlier. I think it just goes down to how they're able to, one, stop the damage coming out of this Leslie, and secondly, look out for Gengo.
Yes, sir. That's indeed
That,
true.
those are the two things that they have to look forward to. Because at the end of the day, you still have Cold Altar by Bravo, but that can still be countered by your own Cold Altar.
This is
So-
this is the thing I'm looking for as well, Martin. To what you've said is Lord stealing down this big utility skills, but right now another one for the side of Gengo. He tries to take down one, but Rainer is just too strong for this game. The Cold Altar is right there. Lucci brings down one. Another pullback for the side of this Baron. He goes
This
down
is
for the count,
USJR's
but this is a stun lockdown for the side of Lord. They take down another one, but look at Rainer. Pops down that Wind of Nature. He's still not down for the count, but that is two for none. Guard up, Rainer. Hold the positions. Hold the door, Hodor, as they protect him up. Oh, he actually goes down.
The power of friendship is not real. Unbelievable. What a play. Yeah, it kind of seems like it's memeing, no? But we already knew a Leslie ult was coming, and they all gathered up 4 people. Like, I got you, bro.
Someone's gonna get kicked
Oh
out of the
my
GC
God.
later.
Not kicked there, it's a GC. Shut down ML and install.
Oh, but right now they're chasing for God of Gods.
Gods.
Almost dying right there, but that situation, the 4 of them were blocking him, but he somehow still died.
How? That's my homies. That's my homies to me, honestly. my rank party in a nutshell. I would say.
Oh, but there is now Gengo stun lockdown right here. The Colt Altar saves him.
His life.
That's a good thing right now, but another pullback Dawn actually with that Bracer strat, he still goes down for the count, but this is Aluminum Blast now going to the hands of USC. Stun lockdown one. Steve Sanity is out of the game right now. The Lord is charging down to the bottom side. And possibly, this is now a 5v3. This is a possible push as Gengo now is on the run with the cables looking forward to kill down Jasper. Will this be the grand finals for the side of USC? Or will there be a defense for the side of USJR? Now pushing down to the tier 3, level 2. And right now, Gengo almost getting that kill, Martin. And probable tower lower for USC!
Unbelievable. USC showing absolute dominance throughout the entire map. I cannot believe what I'm seeing with my own eyes. Gengo, the last pick Fanny. They should not have given that Fanny at all. You do not give Gengo that Fanny, bro. He poured it all up.
Yes, sir.
In as far as they're able to deal as much damage. Rainier pulled everything that game, bro. USGR, massive respect to Rainier, but
You know, Gengo,
we laughed a
super
little
fast.
bit. We laughed a little bit at the power of friendship, but honestly, that's what kind of did them over.
Yeah.
Rainier was the only existing member, and honestly, in terms of Steve Sanity's Esmeralda, I'll have to say, as a Steve Sanity fan, I could have expected more. But also, when you're up against USC, and the aggressiveness that they had, I kind of see where that Steve Sanity, why Steve Sanity fell towards that game. But once again, everybody, to guys who were just watching the stream, that was the upper bracket grand finals.
Yes,
Yup,
sir.
That's right. That was the upper bracket finals. University of San Carlos takes it 2-0 up against the University of San Jose Recoletos. Now, don't stop just yet, because we will proceed on to our second series in a few minutes. We'll show it right on the screen. The next series matchup is going to be CIT versus UCLM. Stay and look forward to that.
Underdog story. Underdog story.
That's true. Underdog story. Wow, Southwestern University is gone.
Yeah.
Right?
This is underdog
UCLM
story.
with a Cinderella shoe. We'll see that in action later on in the game. Once again, this was Dumpster Fire. Here with me is
Zion, and we're the Double D.
Ds.
Up. We'll be right
See
back.
ya.
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia. Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
Gamers, welcome back to the CESAFI Esports League. Here with me is Dion, and I'm Oko, your favorite.
Oko or Coco? Favorite caster.
Somebody called me Coco once. Like that hurt. But now we're back with the battle of the semifinals between CITU and UCLM.
My
Waiting
guy.
for this game. That last semifinals game was crazy, bro. Honestly. Hairs up to here.
Yes, sir.
Up to here.
That is
my
indeed true.
hairs. I don't know. I didn't know it would grow that far. It was just up to here, bro. Now, so I'm really excited for this semifinal games. What do you think is going to happen with UCLM and CITU? We've seen UCLM play a bit before. We know how they are. If I remember
underdogs.
correctly,
Yes, sir.
they even beat
Southwestern.
University, which was the crowd favorite. Very, very interesting place. So, what do we think is going to happen between CITU and UCLM? I kind of don't remember if they have fought before in the group stage, but maybe you have. So,
Well, UCLM, we've casted a lot of games for UCLM, right? So, for the start of UCLM, it didn't start very well. It didn't start the way they wanted to. But right now, Docs, this UCLM team is built different right now. They beat Southwestern University, which is the powerhouse of CESAFI Esports right now. And with that, this gives them the title of being the underdogs for the entire tournament. But right now, CITU, this is the team that almost beat USC. So right now, it's a battle of growth for the whole CESAFI tournament.
right. And it's going to be really exciting because we already know that USC is going to go to the finals. So whoever is going to come out of this unscathed, basically, whoever's going to win this matchup right here is going to go back and defeat their demons, essentially, and try and be the underdogs of this entire CESAFI Esports League tournament. So very, very excited to see that. So you already said that UCLM, changed up their
Yes,
play
sir.
style, changed up whatever they changed up in order to get this far into the league. So what do you think changed between the start of the group stage and until now? Like, how did they evolve? Like, what did they eat? What water did they drink? Maybe they ate
They ate
Virginia hot dog. Let's
I
go!
thought it was something else, but it's Virginia hot dog, the best hot dog in the
Right.
world.
Sponsored.
Oh yeah, it is our main sponsor, the juiciest, the thickest, and the longest hot dogs that there is.
Right. It might sound like the state, but it sure tastes like heaven, bro.
Yes, sir.
For real.
But you know what color is heaven? It's color blue. And right now, we have the entry of our blue team, the underdogs, UCLM. Guy is the MVP for last week. Kudo. The guy with the Valentina. Super good. And
Monster King J. I
Monster
remember
King J,
that.
the fisherman.
The Fisher. Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's him. That's him. The Franco.
Yeah,
the
that's
Franco. The man with the fish. The man with the story. The man with the hooks for days.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're the one who went UCLM,
Yeah, this
right?
is them. This is them.
Wait, is it them?
Yeah, that's them. They don't do it anymore. I don't know why.
Dang.
Is it a curse?
No, I mean, they won last time.
Yeah, they did. But right
That was
now,
crazy. I'll never forget about them hooks. For real, like, I called Jesus that time. Like, it was unreal. It was unreal. Like, I really love Monster King J. Can't wait to see what he does this tournament. Now, we're going to have the red team, right? This is going to be a
red
blue and red battle. Here we have CITU for their team intro.
handsome guy. How do you say his name?
I'm going to say Luke.
L-U-C?
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Future.
Amadeus, is he... Martin Amadeus played for Ayala. Asmodeus. Oh yeah, I don't remember. I think Asmodeus, not Amadeus.
The younger Dorito. I think I remember Dorito. Alright, here we have their intro. Ooh,
Yeah.
peace sign here for the lovers.
Slay.
Gra, gra.
Chill.
UCLM,
Chill.
we pulled in with the stick earlier. They're ready.
They're really ready, my guy. And right now, this is the type of teams that are super good in terms of team fights. We've seen CITU, the whole CESAFI Esports group stage. They showed us how well they fight in a 5v5. And right now, with the growth of UCLM, especially with their mage right here, which is Kudo, he has been showing off how well he can use heroes that are super well with clashes like Valentina, Eve, this Carita as well. So right now, this is growth versus this. This is also one of the powerhouses teams. CITU, they almost beat the University of San Carlos. It was a 2-1 victory in the upper bracket series.
Ooh, close game, and now they're gonna give us a better game here up in these semifinals. Can't wait to see. We have the picks already.
What do you think will be the first ban right here actually for UCLM? Knowing CITU, they are the type of team that is super good with these assassins like Hayabusa, Lancelot, stuff
right.
like that. So do you think they will ban out stuff like this?
You are right. They are gonna ban out that Fanny first. I wonder who is that ban for particularly. I don't particularly remember CIT using a Fanny, but maybe you do. But it is a good ban nonetheless. Although Fanny could have been countered, but maybe they were just afraid last game. I don't know.
I don't know.
A 1-1 ban. Respectable. We never want to see a 1-1 there.
So right now UCLM, they have been building up names right here. Kudo being one of the best mages, and
Right.
who is it? Dakin.
Monster King.
What's his
J.
name? Say
Monster King Fisher. That's why King Fisherman.
King Fisherman of the league. And right now, I think they will still ban for an assassin pick for UCLM. But they will go for the joy because I knew about the information about how good CITU is with these assassins because I went outside and I heard these UCLM players talk about, oh, this is a battle for assassin versus assassin. So that's how I knew about the information.
Oh, you heard them. You heard them.
Yeah.
Eavesdrop here. Eavesdropping.
Eavesdropping. Not new in the Philippines.
Arlo ban. Again, respectable. They did. I remember UCLM using Arlo the other week when they battled against
UCLM, and I think it was CEC.
Right, might be. And they really utilized that Arlo really well. That was when it first came out. Crazy good hero. The life steal and the burst damage, insane. But they do, Kudo does essentially pick out Ramis here. This is respectable.
This is respectable, but I think there will be a counter Valentina pickup. But this is the first Moskov for the side of CITU. For Hedera, he has been using this Moskov the whole tournament in a good fashion way, taking down kills. But right now, the Fredrin will be picked off before this Valentina.
All right. So what mages do we think are we gonna see here? Since we already see that Valentina is super available. So I wonder if Aming on Fire or Monster King J will pick it up for their team, or it's either they're gonna go to CITU. But either way, this Valentina or what other mages?
Estes? Is this an Estes pick? Will there be an Estes from Monster King J? Can we see the Franco, please? Oh, there's another one.
Kaja.
But still, it's fishing.
It's still fishing.
fishing,
We'll
it's
take
still
it. We'll take it.
We'll take that.
We'll take it. And the carry as well. We already have an MM here.
Super good against Dale right now. Having a carry fight against a tank core is a good sign for your team, considering that he can actually burst down Dale with this Shredder in right here.
Right, and as of right now, we have two heroes here coming from Kudo and Monster King J who are able to create that space for this carry to be able to farm properly. There we go. There we go. That Valentina tick just right there from Prime Justine. Valentina going there really hard. I wonder how they're going to counter this, especially with Valentina being a very highly banned hero this entire tournament. Nobody wants to go up against this.
We want a Franco. Can we put the Kaja into a core right now? We really want a Franco.
Akai has been banned. I mean, Akai has in end its utility has been very useful this entire game. They already see that Kaja and Kudo already picked up for Ram, so they don't want another utility hero that's going to create more space for that carry to be able to just burst everyone down. So that's going to be an interesting pick. Lolita. So all that stuns are going to be out. Unfortunately, love Lolita's stun.
CITU though, the Atlas is available. They do not have any Digi whatsoever. They don't have any Digi. They don't have the Valentino on the side of UCLM. So right now,
they need that space.
Very good. Yeah, they really need that space. They need a tank that's kind of fast enough to actually just poke around, get the engagements done. Because right now, Monster King J with this Kaja is kind of a type of hero that's pokey in terms of the early game.
All right, now we have a glue with that sticky splitty right there.
Yes, sir.
Like, I don't know. Like,
the 𝗠𝗔𝗜𝗡 is out for the
let's
side of
go!
UCLM.
Dwin with that Lancelot, zipping and zapping everywhere, and we're gonna have a. Is he gonna pick it?
Aming on Fire.
Yeah,
He did
pick
pick
the
this the last time, and it was super good from that last series that we casted for a week ago. But I'm very interested with Dwin. Do you know 𝗠𝗠𝗡, the Lancelot where they put tank items in him to just get resources, poke in the backside? You know that meta right now?
No, but it sounds really interesting, and they're gonna. Oh, no way.
They're gonna pick it out.
No way, they're gonna pick two really hard tanks.
Kufra is super good if they. Florin. I've never seen a Florin in a tournament.
I've never seen a Florin in this tournament. You're gonna have to run me down on this strat here. What do you think is gonna happen with CITU right now? Very interesting picks with that Moskov and Valentina, along with Dale and this new pick from Haneo.
Florin is the type of hero that you pick if you're onto a core that you are depending everything on the damage output of that one hero. But right here, you're putting a Florin with a Moskov. The Moskov needs anti-CC right now, considering that there's a lot of crowd control for the side of our UCLM. But right now, thinking about Florin, I've never seen this hero play in this tournament for CESAFI. What are your thoughts about Florin right now?
I have no clue, but I hope a little bit of strat right now. I'm pretty sure that UCLM did not see this coming either. So this is an unorthodox pick coming from CESAFI at least. So we're gonna see how this is gonna play out. Very excited for what this Lancelot is gonna do, especially with the strat that you told us about. I wonder if he is going to pick it.
Haneo with this Florin is just
perplexing.
Shocking me right now, my guy.
Talaga, bro.
This isn't the type of hero that you play for engagements like this, but right here, once again, UCLM Kudo with the damage output right there, and as well Kaja poking around, looking for the buffs early on onto this game. But once again, Dax, Florin.
Florin talaga. Sons of Florin, where's Florin? Alright, here we go. We see Haneo here trying to burst, do some little chip damage on Kuroki. Of course. Valentina already half health for some reason. We didn't get to see much of mid here.
Yeah, we didn't actually. So the battle though for the side of this Cold Altar depends upon Prime Justin if he wants to get the Divine Judgment or he could get the Cold Altar.
Right, exactly.
But Florin again. Why did you pick Florin? Let's see if this actually works out. But right now they pull back Prime Justin and
a kill
one
right
more
there.
hit. That's a kill talaga, and that Kudo, once again, this is what he does for the last parts of the segment of this playoff series. he gets the first bloods most of the time, and that leads to a higher gold advantage in comparison to the other mid laner. But right here, Ewan tries to control it all up. The energy eruption is right there for Gale, but uses that push down to actually escape for 𝗠𝗏.
Right. Unfortunately, they did seem like they didn't want to catch that smoke coming from Dale, even though there was 2 heroes coming on the ready. But they do. But I feel like that was a respectable suppression, especially if Valentina was on its way. Now we have top-bottom engagements here, trying to get around these farms.
Around every farm, and right now this is the first turtle of the game, now to the hands of this 𝗦𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗢𝗡, but Kudo is now in position, looking forward to get all the map awareness that he could. Win is level 4 as well. He could get everything right now, but look at the backside though, there's a split, there's a split, there's a stick, but there's a retribution going down to the hands of this Lancelot, looking down for a possible disengagement for the side of our 𝑢𝐶_LM, but the Cold Altar is available. The other Cold Altar, stick right now is being brought up by Kenny? Is that Kenny? Kenny! Looking forward for a pullback! Gets down onto 2. The damage output is right there. Gale underneath the tower. But look at this tank still trying to escape. But the Divine Judgment is right there. But he goes down for the count right away. Kenny is still alive. But another pullback is right here that slams as well. Lancelot with that kill, Dax.
Did very well there. I really thought TIT was going to get out of there unscathed, considering Kenny was very, very tanky. But unfortunately, that Valentina getting that much damage and having to retreat very, very early is definitely a cost for them. That's why they took that trade and eventually lost that engagement, or at least tied it up.
That's indeed true. So now 2-1. The Lancelot did get that kill, and right now it is an advantageous thing for the side of 𝑢𝐶_LM. Remember guys, 𝑢𝐶_LM is the underdogs for this story. CITU is a team that almost beat USC to a 2-1 victory. It was a comeback play. That's why they actually USC won. So it was pretty evident that USC really had a hard time towards beating down CITU. And right now, 𝑢𝐶_LM is doing the same thing to them.
Right, I wouldn't blame them. If I were to go up against Monster King J and 𝗠𝗏 at the same time, I'd be scared. I'd be scared too. You know what I mean? All right, we have some little bit of technical difficulties here.
But before anything else, you know something about the game right now is that it's super good, and you know what else is super good?
What?
Virginia
hot dog. Right,
Yes,
right.
hot dog, you know
No,
what.
we were just talking about it here in the break room night. Can't wait to eat Virginia later. You guys don't understand.
Yeah.
We eat that every single day because not only is it good, it's also really, really healthy. It's a
it's
cheap,
super healthy.
quick meal that you can get in your mouth. Really, really. Oh,
Oh, yes, that's indeed true. Yeah, you actually put it
yeah,
in your
you
mouth.
put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Actually, like
How are you going to eat it anyway?
I would cut it up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I would cut it up first.
Then
I
you
wouldn't-
put it
I
in
would-
your mouth.
Then I put it in my
Oh,
mouth.
yeah.
I would cut it up first into bite-sized pieces, never whole, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get caught slacking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Right.
But anyway, back to the game. Right now, into your mind, 𝑢𝐶_LM, do you think they're doing a good job right now
Right.
against
No.
CIT?
Yeah. Both teams are definitely just feeling each other out right now. They can't really go to a fully committed engagement as of right now. So I'm really, really waiting for what else are they gonna do, because they have all their setups ready, especially coming from 𝑢𝐶_LM.
Yes, sir.
I am not really entirely sure what CITU can do in terms of
Yes, sir.
engagement, like initiating it exactly. But in terms of 𝑢𝐶_LM, very, very exciting to see them get their items, to where get their farms, to be more confident into
Yeah.
getting those engagements off. But at the same time, their problem is going to be probably that 𝗦𝗏𝗔𝗏 and that
Yes,
glue,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
It's
Super
gonna be
tanky.
it's gonna be really, really tanky, as well as that damage output coming from Moscow
Yes,
and
sir.
that Valentina if they're not careful.
That's actually right. As 𝑢𝐶_LM, although they are having the advantage, but you're actually right. We have to look forward and understand that they do have a glue and a 𝗦𝗏𝗔𝗏 for the front side. So later
Right.
on, especially with this Lancelot going for a tank build, not so much damage is being brought up if this carry goes off of the team, if he dies right away. But right now, it's showing off and the game is back on board. So welcome back to the game. We're sorry for the technical difficulty earlier. But right now, let's go back into this wonderful game of 𝑢𝐶_LM and our CIT in a best of 3 series.
I'm sure they don't mind the pause. Like my friend here is really, really attractive. Dion here,
Whoop.
single vice. No, not single, but still. I'm slipping here. I'm slipping. I wish you were single.
That's actually
That-
true. Anyway, let's go back to the ball game right
Wait
now.
a minute, what? No,
No,
anyways.
let's not talk about that. But right now, trying to go in. Dale is in position as well. The suppress being caught out right here for the side of this Valentina. He goes down for the count right away. Monster King J wasn't able to actually get down anyone with Divine Judgment, but he goes down.
Ooh.
Lancelot is out of this game for now, as the turtle will go down to the
Did you
hand.
see that glue just distracting the other two, the other two champions here in the corner? Well, they're beating Dwin over here on the side. So there's very unfortunate for Monster King J to just immediately go down here, being too deep into that tower. But unfortunately, that glue is actually really, really impressive. This glue is everywhere right now,
sir,
especially
everywhere.
in that enemy jungle here. So very penetrative.
Yes, sir. And now back to the game as this glue is being brought out by this Edith. The pullback is right there. The toss as well. But CESAFI Kenny does have the split if he needs to use it right now. But the good thing about leaving down this Edith on the bottom side is that he's getting all the gold plates. And you do not want this Edith to get every utility that he has, because if he gets out of the shell with all the items that he needs, he can actually burst down anyone into this game. But right now with the split looking for Kenny, he actually pops down a flicker to escape.
That is amazing. That is amazing. You just see him dodging and weaving with them balls. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. The
all right.
split.
Anyways, yeah, the split.
Yeah.
I meant the split.
Yeah, the split right now. 2-3 is the score for the side of UCLM and CITU. Although CITU had the upper hand with that engagement earlier, taking down 2 kills. But
Right.
right now, I still feel UCLM are still on top of this, regardless of the gold lead that's being shown right now. Because this Edith, this Kuroki is just farming everywhere around the map, and you do not want these zeros to get all the utilities that they need. And especially Kudo is just been chilling the whole time.
Right, and I don't think UCL has a.
Divine Judgment though, they catch up to Florin, but this goes in right now with the Phantom Execution, takes him down right away in style as 1 down, and this is a tower push down. Monster King J though with another fishing.
Exactly, that fisherman, dude, you cannot go wrong with that. But I was. Oh, there's another engagement.
There's another engagement though. Dwin with this
Very
gold
low.
altar, still alive in this engagement though. But Dale now in the front, in the backside, trying to go in. The energy eruption doesn't hit up as
too
we
late,
had the
yeah.
first kill right here for the side of Kuroki.
A bit too late, yeah. But yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't think UCLM has a clear picture on how they're going to deal with CITU as of the moment. They're pretty spread out, very thin. So, but even if they do get a few picks here and there, CITU is playing very, very defensively right now. Aside from Kenny, obviously, which has been constantly harassing, constantly distracting them. But yeah, with this very, very defensive position, it leaves little to no opportunity for Monster King J or Kudo to fish out a pick here, since that's what they've been trying to do this entire time.
Look at Dale though with the XP advantage. It's level 10 while everyone else Dwin is level 10 as well. So this is the high XP advantage that you really need for a Featherin, and this is super good. But Dwin right now with the tank build trying to go in, but there's another retribution going down the hands of the UCLM. Chasing down for Monster King J is the rest of the gang, but the energy eruption is right there. Catches down where Kudo is. He goes down for the count right away. The Divine Judgment is available, but it does not land up to a kill on the hands of Dale. So still alive and kicking right here is CITU. They take down 1 member, but that is just Kudo. But on the top side, there is a clash of spears. He is still alive though. The flicker was on point right here, but this is now a tower push down.
Right, that has been amazing positioning coming from the CITU with that, despite that turtle, despite that being the second turtle coming from UCLM, they really positioned that very, very well in order to get that pick from Kudo without them having to sacrifice one of their own, because Kenny was just there inside while everyone else is in mid.
Yes, sir. And now they shove down this mid tower, but the top side is now pushed. And Aming on Fire and Kenny still battling it all out here in this bottom side.
Right, and I'm pretty sure the biggest, I genuinely think the biggest threat here is going to be Kenny, with how he's so efficient in trying to gut down everyone and split them up and trying to distract them away from their main damage dealers, which is Prime Justine and Hedera here.
Yes, sir. And now
Dale, yeah, of course.
Now though, they could go for a push down here in this mid side and proceed to the Lord if they want to, but they want to target someone, and that someone is Aming and Fire on this Edith, and Florin is now onto this bottom side.
Florin?
Florin. You know
Florin?
Florin. Oh, there is the Divine Judgment, I think, but no, the split is being brought out right away. But Kuroki right here with the first damage from the hits, the basic attack is just super strong.
I called it.
Oh, he
They were
died.
never. Oh, what?
He died. How did he
What
die?
happened there?
Can we have a replay? How did he die?
What happened there? He was like, he had a quarter health still.
Ano to? So,
Does Kudo have like a long range retry? What happened?
I know what happened. It was Florin.
Florin?
It was Florin. It's always Florin, but right
Always
now
Florin.
it's Dale. That's the target for the side of KuroKi and the rest of the gang, as this is now a push down to the side of UCLM, and they take down another objective. And probably the next objective is this Lord takedown, as they do have everyone around the map going down to the hands of this Lord side push. Although Dale is in position right here, it all depends down onto how they can execute. Energy Eruption is right there. Looking for Dale is the question. Will there be a retribution? And there's a Torrent Rose. It will go down to the hands once again for UCLM. Another takedown. The Cold Altar is right there, but look at the target is Kudo. But in the mid side, they're chasing for everyone. CITU run away as Dwin and the rest of the gang is just too strong. But look at mid side. Hedera chasing down for the tower lockdown. Aiming on Fire is in position though. Pushes him away, but Aiming on Fire is just consistent. And they probably would take down Monster King J in this position. He goes down for the count, but here is the Spear for Spear. Still alive. Dwin right now chasing for Hedera, and there's the retribution play.
That was amazing positioning. Did you see that there? Like they took the steal of that Lord, which they needed, by the way. Currently the game is on a deadlock right now, with both of the teams having tied towers and kills as well as gold. But both of the teams really needed this Lord. They got the Lord. CITU got the Lord, but didn't rely on it entirely because they know that they're probably gonna lose this team fight if they go for it head on. So what happened is that Hedera went for that rat here on the mid, getting 2 other towers in the process, while everyone else was fighting or trying to chase down CITU, which again was relatively unsuccessful, with Kudo going down and only getting Haneo, which is the Florin, in the process.
It's all
amazing.
It's all because of the Florin.
All because of Florin being the bait, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Also getting picked. But right now for the side of UCLM and CITU, it's all balanced out. That's 6 for 6, but look at the gold lead. It's now going to the hands of the underdogs, UCLM.
Right. So even despite that misdirection, they still got a lot of towers coming from mid and top side here, coming from UCLM. So it was great. Yep, bot also on the 3rd tier already.
Oh, right now though, Dale, do they know that Win is in this position? But they do not have the energy eruption whatsoever. But for now, they will just disengage. But everyone around the map is in this position, Doc.
Right. Dwin has been hunting down everyone. But do you think Dwin has the power to just go and pick off people at random like he used to do when he had, like, what sort of build is going on here?
Can we look at the builds for the side of this Lancelot? Is it the tank Silot? And it is
Right.
tank Silot.
Because we don't feel that much damage, but Lancelot is
He's
hunting
everywhere.
down
Yeah.
people and being everywhere at the same time in these teams.
The retributions as well. He has
Right.
been taking
Perfect.
down perfect 3 retributions for the side. They took down the Lord as well, and right now they looking for battle right here, looking for Monster King J. Doesn't catch up though, so this is just a probable, just look out for everyone, look out for anyone inside the map. Disengagement for the side of our CITU, UCLM, they're doing a good
Right.
job.
There's a very slow, very defensive-based game, even as Dwin going on the defensive with the tank builds here. So that means there isn't much, like, pick-offs that's going to happen with our regular Lancelot, right? So it's very interesting to see them just taking their time, trying to get those offensive, but there's a pull.
And as well the damage output coming out for the side of this carry.
Not a kill.
But that's a good thing though. They do not want to have Dale in a low health, especially with the Lord available.
That's why
because he will be
Florin's
forced.
there.
The Florin is there. And right now, there's Kenny in the midst of everyone. The Phantom Execution will be brought out right away. But Florin with the stun lockdown, split as well, trying to control everyone up. Dwin as well, dashing in and out, but he will go down for the count right away. KuroKi walang magagawa dito. As right now, Aiming on Fire left on position. Very not healthy at all dito ang ating side for CITU, as UCLM is just backing out. Alam nila na wala na silang retribution dito for the side of this Lancelot, but right now CITU Kenny going in, hindi natatakot, push back and toss back dito, hinahabol kaagad yung lahat, pero mamubuhay pa dito sa side, lalabas sa shell, at meron dito Cold Altar na magaganap, buhay pa rin, but there's the energy eruption, the stun lockdown na slam, the Appraiser Strat pa, mawawala yung dalawa, kaagad ang magaganap. 6-8, Hedera mukhang gustong tapusin ang laro, hinahabol si Monster King J, and the Divine Judgment is right here, mawawala din, and KuroKi now on the run. UCLM, wala na magagawa. The Lord as well, charging down towards this mid side, but right now CITU, it's looking like it's a good picture for them.
Dwin's alive. Alright, Dwin's alive. That was a very interesting thing. Dwin went down very early, but despite that, when you said that there was no retribution, they still went for it and lost coming on fire in the process, and now they have a
Cool.
complete
Alter.
disadvantage here. They're probably gonna
Power up.
cost them the loss.
Ooh.
And there we go. That's game 1. Going to CITU, UCLM. GG's everyone. Wow. What do you think? That was since that was a very slow game. Again, Moskov doing a lot of damage as well. That Glue doing as much zoning as they can.
Yes, sir.
What do you think happened here that really put out UCLM?
I think it was the Florin, and as well, this Moskov Hedera, he's just been pretty strong, pretty straightforward with the objectives, pretty straightforward with the kills as well, and because of that, it's all caused by Kenny just zoning around everywhere, being around and everywhere around the map actually.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy to me because in terms of objectives, we already know that UCLM has all the objectives, has all the potential for successful team fights. But for some reason, they can't get past this Glue. Like, they really just can't. And,
They weren't even able to kill him down until like the last 3 minutes of the game.
no, they can't. He keeps on going split, and everyone's just chasing him in the process.
Turning into
Everyone's
balls.
getting turning it.
Yeah, turning into little balls. Split. Yeah, and right now, the Florin, how do you think the Florin affected the match?
Oh, Florin with the heels. Did you see
Yeah,
that every
the
time
Chen.
Fredrin? Florin was sticking to
Yeah.
that Fredrin and then Valentina the entire game. Every time they would go down, heal instantly, just like that. And it would work because then that would mean there was more team fight potential for Fredrin, for those Valentina's fight. That's why they got back in so quickly, despite the heavy pressure coming from UCLM. They bounced back by trying to defend themselves with Kenny, while Florin heals them in the back in the process, which is crazy good. We did not see this coming. Very unorthodox pick coming from the CITU, but it paid off in the very end.
So I'm kind of hoping Kudo would pick out a hero that could probably do a lot of damage and could initiate for the next game. But right now, they went for the Cult Altar, the utility play right here for the side of their mage, their mid laner. But for the next game, do you think there will be adjustments for the side of UCLM against CITU?
Yeah, I think that definitely has to be. In terms of trying to get past the back lines, they have no opportunity right now in trying to get behind the CITU, right? So their front completely protected. Their back has utilities and
Yes, sir.
heals. They have no way to get in between that. Need much more behind that. So they need to try and get behind that with a new hero, possibly maybe a Fanny or a 1-1, or maybe a fast hero, or maybe that Lancelot could have been a little bit more aggressive, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, but before we can get to the next game, let's take a little break just for a minute to just refresh our minds. Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Five, four, three, two, one. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
You still clear audio? Check.
What if one day we do a 3-man cast?
Okay, let's do a 3-man cast.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right. No. That was part of it. That was part of the show.
They fell for it. Y'all fell for
Yeah,
it. Y'all fell
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
We got you. We got you.
We got
All
you,
right.
we got you.
Welcome everybody once
part of
again
the show.
to the CESAFI Esports League lower bracket. We're coming at you live from CIT University. We are now in the lower bracket, isn't that right?
No, we're in semi-finals.
All right,
Semi-finals.
no,
Upper.
right.
No.
No,
We're
lower.
deciding. We're deciding the.
Right.
Right.
So we're in the lower
Lower
bracket.
bracket.
We have CIT going up against
UCLM.
UCLM.
Right.
First game happened earlier. If you guys missed it, CIT won.
Yeah, CIT won.
It's a best of 3, so there's still a chance for UCLM to come back. 1-0 on the scoreboard right now in favor of CIT.
Right. Very CIT. Martin wasn't here earlier, but just to catch on the speed, it was a very slow game, very intense. Just teams just picking off each other. By the 10th minute or by the 12th minute, it was just 6-6. 6-6 with 4 towers each. But
alright.
very interesting game. CIT managed to grab that win really quickly by the end of it all. Like they just got one lore. No, what happened? They got like a really good clash by the end with that glue and with that Paramis. I mean, with Dale, and it quickly ended it. Immediately went for that tower and bolted. All right, now we have bans.
We have a Valentina ban as of the moment here from the side of CIT. Oh my god, I'll never forget Haneo, bro. Haneo.
Haneo with
He
the
was
Valentina.
MVP during last week or at least the week I remember when I casted. We had to give him the MVP. This guy on Paramis was an absolute god. And speaking of Paramis, UCLM is going to take that off their hands. Already banned here. We have the Valentina and Paramis already gone.
Right. The other game, my apologies. The other game, actually, Moskov and Paramis were picked by CITU, as well as Paramis. Moskov and Valentina was picked by CITU, and now Paramis was used by Kudo last game, and now he's banning it. What do you think is going on in their minds right now, banning their own heroes from last game?
Who knows? Honestly, I feel like these heroes are Well, when you're in ML long enough, when you don't want to see a hero, you have to be used to playing them as well. Because you say, we have to ban these people, but we can't give them this either, so we just use it ourselves.
Right.
So eventually, you're pretty used to being able to pick. Oh my God, here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, 1-1 already locked in, but we see Kudo already hovering their own MMs.
Very quick.
Yeah, really quick.
Alright, Irithel ba? Yeah, alright.
Toothless. That's Toothless.
Toothless.
That's Toothless. Target Toothless.
Target
Dollar Store Toothless. We got Dollar Store Toothless.
Oh, alright,
Up there,
Kaja.
man, we got Chicken Joy and
Oh, Chicken Joy! Chicken Joy!
nah, get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
That was way
Get me
too
outta
slick.
here.
That was way too slick. Way too slick. Oh, that.
All right, so that was Chicken Joy right
That
there.
was Chicken
pick.
Joy right there. Oh my days.
Wow,
Kaja
Joy.
and Joy picked at the same time. Now we have Chicken Joy. Oh,
We have Arlot.
we're Arlot.
Final slash.
Sweep.
Just
Sweep.
Just this.
They're trying to cut up the Chicken Joy, bro.
Nah, for real. I don't
All right.
All right, so.
Haneo. Is that Florin again?
Yeah, that's
Florin
again.
again.
Yeah, locked in
He
already,
picked
right?
Florin last game, dude. We were so
No
confused.
shot.
We were so confused.
No shot.
Florin.
Florin.
Flor Chicken Joy. I'm just hungry. It's 11, bro. Like, we're the Virginia hot dog. Speaking of hungry,
Alright, here we
best
go.
hot dog in the world, Virginia hot dog. Spawn.
Unbelievable.
Hashtag
Like,
spawn.
Too good.
Too good. Too
They're
good. I'd eat it
nuggets,
every day.
They're Tocino. Just check them out. Virginia
right.
Food Company. Unbelievably good food.
Again, might sound like the state, but sure tastes like heaven.
Oh, no, for real. On God.
I was
Gospel.
karaoke on the.
Koroki. On the carry. Korokari right now. Well, I mean, once again, when you have a player as skilled as Haneo, right, you don't really worry about picking meta picks. Although that still should be the general strategy for your team in order to succeed. But even Florin, somebody with a kit that's so basic enough for you to be able to just utilize in a team fight composition, you can't really count them out. So it's totally chill for me that Haneo picked Florin, even if he didn't in the earlier game. But we have Aming on fire on this Joy, and that's something I'm so excited to see.
Yeah,
But also we have Kenny.
It's
On
Kenny.
Arlo, dude.
Arlo was insane the week he dropped. We immediately saw him in CESAFI.
Yeah, straight up.
Straight up. And immediately dominated. The next game after he was picked, immediately banned. First ban, Arlo. Cannot. Haneo last game was great as Florin. Just Haneo and Prime Haneo was still Florin. Prime Justine was Valentina, and Dale was the Fredrin. Haneo fully supported that Fredrin behind the backs of those team fights, which made him more sustained and more potentially damaging in the long run. Because when Fredrin gets hit,
That's
immediately goes back immediately on the fray, and just slays.
Alright.
Basically. And we have a Farsa.
Alright, we got a Prime Justine here, the Farsha. Alright, pretty passive mages, I'd like to say. We'll go for a lot of burst damage, not a lot of mobility. We have a Savior and we have a Farsa. Farsa with a Feathered Airstrike, and we also have, Savior with a Kamehameha. Just straight up. Speaking of, they really should do a DBZ collab.
Right?
Not gonna lie. Gojo was aight, but
Savior with that Goku Gi with the stick of destiny, right? Alright. How do you think
Anyway.
this game is gonna pan out? Dumpster Fire with this lineup here, which is relatively new. I don't think I've seen a lot of these heroes side by side before.
well, jumping into this game, I'm honestly not all too worried for UCLM as of the moment. Because one thing you have to look in terms of their lineup is that they have. So jumping right into the lineup of the Dawn as of the moment, we have to look at UCLM though. Aming on fire. Unlimited dashes on that Joy.
Right.
Kuroki. Crazy dashes on a carry as well. And Hayabusa, are you kidding me? Hayabusa. So like, they're not really going for a certain front to back kind of matchups, right? Because they didn't really pick a designated tank. So what they're going for is to try and out damage and
Maneuver.
Outmaneuver. That's the word. I was thinking it. You just said it. I was thinking it.
No, because you're completely right, Dumpster Fire. Last game, this was the problem with UCLM. They had a very orthodox front to back, as well as with CITU, and it was just down to who had the better team composition and who had the better rotations at the end of the day, which was outdone by CITU with that glue. But now, as I was saying earlier, we really needed, or at least UCLM really needed, heroes that could get behind those front lines, get behind that gluer in this case, which is not, there isn't really a traditional tank here, but I'm going to guess it's gonna be this Arlo, right? Or
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be a little bit of a. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna be a little bit
sustain,
tactical.
yeah.
Oh, what a jump in. Kenny
Oh,
got
Kenny.
caught in. Balazanos!
Oh,
my
no.
God!
Oh, no.
Ultimate
Oh, no.
Jesus!
Oh,
Alright. Aaron, calm down.
chill.
Aaron, calm down.
chill.
The red tree's there.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way he was
but
gonna.
Win is gonna
Oh.
lose his life over that Dale with a quick rotation. This is what we love to see in course.
Right.
I wish my rank game course were like this.
Responsive.
Yeah, responsive. So, in terms of the matchup here in the XP lane, we were able to see Arlot go for that level 2 poke against the level 2 Joy. And I'd have to say, Joy, early game, at least as in the moment, the way I'm looking at it, significant disadvantage. The
Yeah.
amount of damage coming out from Arlo is just too much, too early. Joy's obviously really crazy too, but right now in the XP lane, he's gonna have a problem.
But I mean, I think that's the difference as well. Because Joy, you don't really need a lot of. It's not her dashes isn't much of a skill shot. Neither is Arlo. So they're basically
True.
just dashing
True.
into each other,
True.
trying to
Yeah.
get as much damage as possible. The difference then now is that I'm pretty sure Arlo has bigger damage potential in the early game as well as sustain at the same time.
I feel like fighters generally have a sense of just being able to dish out damage even without the proper items yet.
Right.
So Joy obviously has a little bit of magic damage potential. We have to wait for her to cop some of those items for sure. So looking at the bottom lane right now, both of the teams have MMs being the stun there behind Neo. There's gonna be a jump in already for the Divine Judgment onto Idera, but it's gonna be a follow-up Feather Edge Strike here, try to zone them all out, and UCLM will retreat. Quick response
Very
here
quick,
from
very quick.
CITU. They were there too.
No, they read that.
Yeah.
They read that like a book.
So they pulled out Idera, tried to pull him back. Feathered Airstrike already. He knows that if they stayed in that Feathered Airstrike for a while, he can get engaged once again. Kenny here won't let me stop talking. He falls down. Win on that. Hayabusa will be able to take out the life of Kenny. That's gonna
Dwin
be
is on this Arlo's
Yeah,
like
that's-
behind.
Yeah,
this.
That's gonna be an 0-2 here. I think that's their strategy to try and combat
The
what
Joy.
what this Arlo could become.
Right.
Just try to focus on him. Dale right now being jumped on the Trivia Shadow,
gonna
and
be-
if that wasn't enough, there would have been a Savior Ultimate there, but it was unfortunately Dwin. 3-1 as of the moment. This guy on Hayabusa is just relentless.
Yeah,
I hate
this-
Hayabusas like that, bro. Why you trying to come over and mess up my lane? For real? Like, come on, dude. You thought you were doing
Trying to
really
live in
well.
my life, just live my life.
No, because I literally remember the first minute, Arlo dashing up against that Joy, taking half her HP like it was nothing. He was like, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. And then Dwin just visits you like thrice, and you're
Goes for a beeline straight to you, man.
already 0-2. Now the turtle is going to be up. We'll see which of these teams decide to go for a contestation. There's going to be a poke here coming out from Kent above all. Yeah, standard pulling issue. They taught this at Mobile Legends School. Just pull him back up to your
Legends
tower,
School.
all right? See, I
Not
see
the
you there.
academy.
We have to look at Dale though. Dale has the battery ready. He's gonna be a Divine Judgment there onto Dale. Predator Airstrike ready to ever prime just team. There's gonna be a pullback here. Kent getting really low as well. Kuroki trying to retreat. UCLM on the backlines right now, but CITU are relentless. They're going for Kent above all. He's getting really low, but there's gonna be a jump here by Prime Justine. But there's gonna be an ultimate there by Dwin, but it's not gonna stick after that Parsha. 1 HP on the nail. He goes down, having on fire, dashing around everywhere. But it seems like it might be the NCITU. Kenny walking away, zigzag left, right. Where am I gonna go? Go back in.
Oh!
Final slash, and
No, he escapes.
Will he be able to escape? Yes, he does. That's his life. And
Oh,
he's gonna take the
finally
joy.
gets
Having
it.
on fire goes down. Hedera right there for the comeback. Unbelievable play by Kenny.
Why did they let that Joy just walk around like that?
Oh, and
Why?
Dale's not done. Dale up against Twin after the moment. Kenny really low.
Dead.
Give me ultimate, but
Okay. No, he's good. He's
Did he
good.
frame skip that? With a second. Get me out.
He
Get me out of this
did
game.
a
Get me
matrix.
out of this. What am I looking at?
He's in the matrix. He's Neo that.
Where did he go? I thought he was dead. That's why he was about to disappear. But he was just walking
No,
away.
he
like-
popped that. He popped that
You
on
don't
purpose.
What I was saying, you have to understand. Kenny walking around that bottom lane, I thought he was gone for. He didn't have anything. He was just doing this, walking left, right? Didn't know what to do. Dashes back in. I thought that was just like panic buttons at that point.
Yeah. And he
Final slashes and flickers away.
out. Leaving Joy just walking around there. Just where am I going? Where am I going?
Joy be what the hell? What the?
What the?
Where you go? Where you go? You know, just straight up. Where you go? Oh my God! And he survived. And Joy falls too in the hands of the one.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, the one. There was able to go back pick up. It's gonna be a divine judgment here from Ken. Oh, this is low. Will be a lot of damage coming out from the side. Oh, the strike stun will be able to commit a flicker coming out from KuroKy. That means no more flicker for this carry. You have to be really careful. You get divine judgmented once, it is over for you.
You're gonna be fried like a chicken,
right.
Joy.
All right, engage here on to. I'm sorry, folks. There's gonna be a jump here onto Coming on Fire on that Joy. But once again, Vengeance as the battle starts after the OP. Alright, there's gonna be a pull here onto Kenny. Ultimate here from Dunas. Not really a lot of damage as of the moment coming out from 𝐸C-𝐿M.
Is it gonna be a clear?
Is trying to go for the
Dwin! Dwin stole that thief!
Dwin you!
Like a ninja! Like a ninja!
No way.
Like a ninja!
But meanwhile, while we were talking about that, Joy just falls down there. Coming on Fire will go down for the count. That is going to be the turtle going to the side of 𝐸C-𝐿M.
Right.
But they do lose their Joy in return. Good pick up there as well. Dwin already able to segue onto that top tower. Arlo arrives. Not quick enough.
No, because we want to see these more pulls coming from this chicken right here. Like, we want to see more pulls coming from like, there isn't much going on right now in terms of this Kaja really doing much utility. Like, I think it's why is it a problem? Is it because there's way too much movement coming from CITU? Is it because there's too much pressure coming from this Farsa or from Kenny? Like, why can't Kaja be more utilized here?
I think it just all goes down to the lack of instant burst damage they have. I mean instant burst damage in the sense that it's not like they don't have burst damage. They have a Joy. Once he gets your stacks up, is pretty big. They have a Hayabusa as well who hurts a lot. And we also have KuroKy obviously with the passive stacks from the carry blades. They have the burst damage, but with a Kaja ult, you only have a few seconds where they're immobilized.
Right.
You have to like pop them up like a pimple. You get it? You gotta pop them up real quick.
Why was that so visual? Why was that so visually stimulating?
Because we all have pimples. And this is me connecting the game to the.
No, you didn't.
Don't question my methods. Don't question my methods.
Anyways.
Alright. So there's gonna be a concealed play here from 𝐸C-𝐿M. He's gonna catch out Hedera right now. Hedera, oh of course, Arco Aneo, not gonna be.
Oh, the chicken's gonna die.
So much damage. Slash. And there you go. Hedera already gone down for the count. But CITU coming from the
in
top
for the
side.
kill.
It's gonna be
No, they're Dwin's trapped.
by Dale.
Dwin's gonna go in.
Dwin is trapped. He tries to go in. Is there gonna be enough damage? Are they gonna go for these dives? No, they will not. But what a play by Dale. You should have seen him go for that blind ultimate into the bush, dude. Crazy. I mean, he kind of like, you as a player too are able to calculate at least the move speed of these people, right? You see them once in the map, you're able to like predict 1, 2, 3 seconds have passed. He's at this point. But that's exactly what Dale did, and it's absolutely insane how he pulled that off. But you know, to pull it off in a really competitive environment and in a game as important as this one for them.
Right. And Dale has no fear right now. Look at the tank build that Dale has.
That is true. I mean, like, you know,
Zero fear at this point for this Lancelot.
Yeah, but you know, the built-in damage is still pretty crazy. But we'll see, however, what they decide to do as of the moment. It looks like this carry has 2 items, right? Has the corrosion sight, already has the rod as well. She could use a third one before they try to go for a little bit more onto this Lancelot. There's gonna be engaged onto Dale. He's gonna be able to frame skip out of there, but KuroKy getting really low real quick.
Farsa miss.
Will not connect, but in the bottom line, meanwhile, Dwin jumps back in, ultimate onto Hedera, but this is gonna go away. There you go. He's gone. He's gone like a ninja.
What? Like a ninja?
Like a what?
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja. Yeah, for real. There's gonna be a jump here onto Kenny Joy already. In
Where's the camera?
I can't see him. There you go. It's gonna be ultimate, but no, I don't know how to do the Joy audio. But he did it. That's what's up. Ultimate here. As of the moment, Lord already being poked out here by KuroKy.
They are gonna fight for this Lord.
Damage coming from this carry.
Are we gonna see a pull? Are we gonna see a pull right here?
Alright, there's gonna be
Oh.
Kent above all right there in the middle of everyone. Ami
Joy.
on fire, trying to get the stacks up. Is there gonna be an ultimate pop? Prime Justine will be able to jump. He has no more bird. Gwyn already
Hello?
there. He goes to Driver's King.
There we go, the ulti pops.
The moment just to get it out, but right
Nobody,
now,
nobody,
UCLM playing
nobody.
really smart. Just poking out these abilities. coming
Going
from CIT.
in and
Now,
out and in
Yeah,
and out.
unbelievably. Oh my God, Gwyn's crazy there. He was crazy for that.
I mean, on fire was too, bro. Did you see that? He goes in and around and out
Right now,
immediately.
it seems like this is going to be the class that decides just all. There's going to be a pullback there onto Kenny. He will be able to flicker in. Immobilization there. Ultimate there from the Savior. Will not connect onto anyone. There's going to be jumped in here. Aiming on fire. Joy, let me save.
Oh!
Save for me, baby. There it is. And he popped the Vengeance as well. And he's too tanky. And now KuroKi is just focusing on the Lord. And oh, guess who's right beside it? But Dale took the Lord. Dale took it from him.
Did he what? He did what?
He took the Lord and now Dara's gonna fall. No. Whoa. The absolute crazy playmakers over there. He was able to mitigate the physical damage coming from the ultimate out of the win. That's going to save his life. But
And takes the Lord.
Yeah, but the Lord at least goes to the side of CIT as of the moment.
Wow.
Dale.
Dale.
In the middle of everything. I honestly thought it was mayhem. I thought it was...
No, I thought it was over. There was 5 people on that man.
I was looking at the kill banners. It was always red, because UCLM kept getting kills. It was all just blue all of a sudden. On the left, Lancelot. On the right, the Lord. Unbelievable. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's not how it's supposed to go. You're not allowed to do that. All right,
No, but
so-
you're completely right. I don't think CC wise, I think it definitely goes to CITU, but the pure burst damage coming out from Gwyn as well as KuroKi and even Aming on fire to an extent is
my
just
God.
crazy.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started.
It doesn't even matter like how much Farsa or like it doesn't even matter how even if Farsa gets his ulti off. The moment they see that big circle, they are going directly towards that Farsa and then to Kenny immediately after.
Yeah, I mean, we have to like give credit to Aming on fire, right? Because even though Joy is pretty much inherently kind of broken, or you kind of don't want to deal with the Joy, the way he plays it is absolutely mechanically beautiful.
Right.
You need to be like really good to time those Joy, because you can't pop your ultimate if you don't time.
Yeah,
the
there's a
second
beat.
dashes, right?
There's a
yeah,
beat.
there's a beat. And oh, the ultimate there already just going to take the life of Dale. Even with that tank build, will not save him from the burst damage coming
no.
from UCLM. But as I was saying, it's not just being able to time it with a beat, but Aming on fire is able to put his dashes in the right direction that he
Right.
wants them to. I personally, when I'm playing Joy and I'm trying to time the beat, I just kind of tap so I don't mess up the beat. He dashes every time in the right direction. You'll never catch Aming on fire lacking, apart from
No,
the 2
no,
times
no.
where he died. But with Vengeance there on that Joy as well, that's just an extra hassle for you, especially
Yeah, exactly,
as
exactly.
Hedera right now. 'cause
They
I
chase
feel
her
like-
down like that?
Yeah.
Nah.
Alright, so
Dwayne is doing amazing by the way with this
unbelievably 6-1-3 as of the moment.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
3-1 before, and now
The
he
rent
just-
was due, the lights were off, man needed something to eat, and he gave.
Yeah, and
He
he's
gave.
leading the scoreboard in net worth. 600 gold ahead from the highest net worth leader of CIT, which is this one.
1-1.
Right, there's gonna be a poke there. Oh, alright. Ultimate there by Haneo will be popped. But as of the moment, we'll see that the Lord is gonna be up in 5 seconds as we approach the 14-minute and 30-second mark. Around. Well,
There's
significant
gonna be
gold
an
lead
engage here, I'm pretty
for
sure,
side
but
of
this
UCLM.
Hayabusa is on the top side, just chilling, trying to get those buffs first. Pretty smart, not gonna lie, but
Yeah, it's pretty smart that the rest of UCLM did not try
Engage.
and pull the
Yeah,
Lord,
yeah.
did not engage. They know they want to wait for the Hayabusa. Alright, we have Aming on fire here. Try to time out her dashes. Whoop, alright, decides to go back instead. Will not be able to go for an engage, but ooh, we have to look at KuroKi and Kent here on the bottom side.
just chilling.
Looking for something fishy.
Ooh, it's dirty. It's dirty.
Oh, it's dirty. I'm too
Trying to
excited. Actually, I
scam
wanna
in,
talk about now.
scheming.
Gwyn right now, going for the Farsha as well.
Oh.
Will pop the ultimate. Is he going to be able to get anybody? No.
Oh,
this
goes
top
back.
tower, I thought somebody died, but no. We're going to engage here onto CIT. Oh, but there's a press already there onto Hedera. That is a 1-1 down. UCLM knocking on the doors of CITU, but he's going to be engaged right here. Aming on fire.
Low.
Got really, really low there, but now no more marksman for the side of CITU.
No more marksman, no more damage.
It's gonna look like a Lord just easily going to UCLM this time, and there's nothing Dale can do about it.
No,
Can't steal it this
absolutely
time.
nothing.
What a hold there. What a divine judgment. Honestly, you as a 1-1, you have one job. One job. Do not get
Do
divine
not
judgment.
die and then
Yeah.
just stay in the back lines.
Yeah, and he died in the worst possible way too. It was not like he had
In
no
the middle.
choice. He
In the
got
middle.
caught up by that Kaja, unbelievably. And Dwayne right now just slashing, not even ultimate. Disrespect.
No, because Dwayne has been working since the
Working,
early
sir.
game. No, because
Sir.
he did not let that. He did not let
sir.
that Arlo farm. He did not let that Farsa get away with any ulti. He has been working himself to the bone here just to win this game.
Alright, so looking like UCLM will try to go for a push right now. As of the moment, they have their 6th member, the Lord, locking up on this top lane, just smacking a...
Smacking a cart.
It's crazy he hasn't
smacking a
knocked him
cart.
up in one
No,
smack.
no, right?
Honestly,
Right? He's a big
absolutely
dude.
Huge.
How heavy is that
I
cart?
don't know, but anyway, he's here anyway. And he's gonna go for the charge. That is an empowered Lord. Will take the life of that top tower. Looks like it's gonna go down. Yep. No engage here coming to the side of UCLM.
Yeah,
He's
Dwayne's
jump
gonna
in.
go down.
Dwayne, Haneo, getting really low. Ultimate bop. Oh my god,
Oh, Dwayne gets caught. Oh my
fire.
goodness.
Got caught by CITU Kenny. And now, that's gonna be a dead joy. And a re-engage here coming for Kenny. Dwayne,
Dwayne's gonna
getting
go
really
down.
low. Will be able to jump out. UCLM, Kuroki, bursts down Kenny. You're too far away from home, kid. You got rather unbelievably
2D.
Yeah, you
2D.
can't count him out
2D.
yet. You can't count
Can't count
yet.
him out yet. No, he's doing work too. He's doing work
Yeah,
too. Look at that
Kuroki.
513.
Here we
Look at
go.
that damage. That item we saw from earlier already built up.
Can we look at the items as
Look
of
at
the
that,
moment?
look at that, look at that,
Full,
look at
baby,
that.
With Athena's shield ready to go. It's right in case of magic damage.
Double digit case.
This is a-
Double digit case.
That's kind of damage I want. That's kind of
What kind of damage you want?
What? No, what? I'm sorry, what? You said something.
That was a little bit
I
too.
did. What? Alright.
Anyways,
Back to the game. Anyway, right here we have Kenny already respawning in a few seconds. We'll see if the teams decide to wait out the Lord this time, just try and clear the waves, or if they want to go for yet another team fight.
I think if they go for a team fight now and they take down Dale as early as, or like at least take down Dale in the process, I don't think any of the other heroes really stand a chance with this full team right here,
That's
except for Dale, because I think Dale's like their main, at least defense or their wall.
That's true. He does dash around, try to make things a little bit
Harder,
annoying
yeah,
for
yeah.
UCLM. But at this point of the game, a tank Lancelot can't really like burst down anybody to fill.
Exactly, like
Yeah,
there's
that's the
just
point. So, like,
with
you
the
can-
lack of damage coming from the other heroes,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, you kind of leave him alone at that.
But
point.
let's not count it out. This 1-1 still has
Have we
still has the
s-
most gold in their team. You
Have
know.
we seen an Hedera ultimate all game? Once, yeah.
I think
Intel.
he gets-
I'm
he gets-
receiving intel. I'm receiving intel. We've seen
We've
one.
seen one ult.
One ult.
He has bursted down so quick though. Like
Yeah. And it's like that's not what you want to be doing as a 1-1. You pick the 1-1 because you have your ultimate. It's not because like nobody picks 1-1 because you
She's
move
pretty.
you move all the
no,
What?
no. I mean, you move everywhere. Yeah, what you said.
yeah.
What he said.
Not because he moves all the time when you're hitting. It's because you have that ultimate that makes you purely invulnerable and
just
dishes out so much damage for absolutely zero cost. And all you have to do is mechanically really
Press
just pop
one
button.
button.
Yeah, press one button. But you gotta pop your passives first. So like, as long as you're able to do that, which you know, I guess they're able to
Yeah.
do after picking that in. We'd like to see it next. There can be a jump here. I'll be Kenny above all, but now Joy Aming on Joy is getting really low. We'll have the suppression, but it's not going to be
Oy.
enough. Hedera takes his life. Kuroki, however, will be able to go for a backdoor, and that's going to be Dale and Prime Justine trying to defend that top lane turret.
Is this
and
gonna be a
that's
free
going to
lord?
be-
Is Kenny gonna is nah? Is
well, it's going to mean that CITU is going to have a little bit of a deficit here as of the moment. They are Dale-less. There's a
Dale
good
less.
jump here. Oh, but there's a press.
Oh, Kenny
onto
isn't
CITU.
gonna
Kenny,
enough. Oh,
so
that
much
damage.
But
So
the point
much
of pass,
damage.
He goes back in. He's getting help.
He's
But
still alive.
Immobilized. That scared me a little bit. Kenny on that Arlo. This fighter is absolutely insane, bro.
Dangerous,
There is no way he
dangerous.
should have been able to do what he was able to do.
Oh, that one.
Ain't
Ain't no way.
Will
Okay,
fall
right,
down.
the resurrection
That
right
is
there.
going to be the immortality pop there for the side of this guy.
Dwayne just chilling.
Oh, the ultimate here comes into Hedera. Dwayne, will there be enough damage? Not
That
anymore.
heal was
so fast.
so fast.
Bro, Dwayne's a ninja on guard. Like he's first.
No, but did you see that heal? That heal didn't even matter.
Yeah,
Didn't even
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
Full item Hayabusa, level 15. Ults, nothing happens.
Nothing happens, dude. No damage. At
A
all,
breeze,
like,
a breeze.
Like, at this point, I don't know what I'd be doing as a Hayabusa apart from rap. In all honesty, this is
If I saw that, I'd be so discouraged.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do either. Because they jump in here. Aming on fire on a Joy once again. Dale.
They are Dale
Shouting
now.
it out.
Oh, he got
they
caught.
pull out Dale. Is there gonna be enough damage? He frames
Oh,
it.
oh my
He's
God,
got
the damage.
HP. He still has
Why
the
he got
immortality.
bursted down so
Pull the
fast?
ulted down, but now Aming on fire, able to zone out the rest of the team. Dale falling really low. He still has immortality to pop, however, but that's going to mean that UCLM are going to be able to take this Lord, and that's going to be another empowered Lord for the side of UCLM. I don't know how much CITU can keep taking in this game. A Lord is gonna come up onto that, but an ultimate there.
Oh,
by
the ultimate
Kudo.
kills the Farsa.
Replay.
Replay. Where?
That's replay.
No.
Unbelievable. So not only do they have to wait for this Lord, that's 40 seconds on this Farsa.
Where did he find that Farsa?
Bro,
Like,
who knows, man?
we gonna need to check for X-ray. No, I'm kidding.
It's a joke.
It was a joke. That was
But
crazy.
still, that was
crazy.
you see a push here.
Did you see the damage done to that Lancelot? He got pulled, immediately went to like a fourth of his health.
Yeah,
Like
before
just
he could do a frame skip, but now the Lord knocking up on the doors of CITU. UCLM are going for the push. They take down Dale. We're gonna push here onto it.
Oh.
No more immortality, but now Joy falling really low. The Nexus already being popped. They tower lock, and that's going to be game.
go,
We're
GG's.
looking at a
Game 3.
Unbelievable plays here coming from UCLM. Take back the game against CIT. The plays that they were able to do, I guess Dale's tank Lancelot isn't going to be the best thing in this game.
No,
after all.
it's not,
They
no.
finally found out a counter. Kill him. That's what they do. Straight up. Ain't no thinking. We're overthinking this. Just
Get the
pull him.
stick.
Just
Get the stick. Just pull up.
Unbelievable. Just pull him. It's crazy. It's like
Oh my days.
and Dwin, bro.
Doing work.
Oh.
Doing work, bro.
All day, all night.
All night.
Dwin worked all day, all
Oh
night.
my goodness.
No,
Oh
he brought
my
home.
goodness.
He brought home for the kids. He brought food home for the kids and himself.
Got home from the factory, still working at home.
Still working at home. That's the Dwin lifestyle right there. Anyway, we will proceed onto the third game.
Game 3.
Game 3. In a while.
Right.
We'll see you.
See you.
Three, two, one. Merry Christmas.
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Hey, let's go, let's go. What's
right.
up, everybody? Once again, here we have it. We're gonna do a triple cast for this last game of today. We have Dion here, Okro, and Dumpster Fire. Welcome once again. We're coming at you live from CIT.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
what are you eating? What are you
Dion?
eating,
What
bro?
are you eating, bro? Oh,
We got him.
Virginia.
We got it.
That's right, Virginia hot dog once again.
Yo, peep this.
Peep this.
Yo,
What's
peep
up?
this.
What's up? What's up?
Ooh.
What's up?
Juicy,
Tenderlish.
Nah. Open it up.
Open it
Stand
up.
How do
Alright.
you eat it?
Yeah.
Gotta
Slice
cut
it
it
up,
up. Gotta
slice
cut
it
it
up.
up.
Cut it up.
Put it in your mouth.
There's
Oh.
cheese inside.
Oh what? Oh,
There's cheese inside.
word.
There's cheese inside.
No, word.
Crazy. Anyway, if you guys just tuned into the screen, we're gonna proceed to the third game. This is the lower bracket semis. Lower bracket finals.
Yeah.
Semis.
Yeah,
Semis. This is the lower bracket semis. We have CITU going up against UCLM. Game 1, CITU 1. Game 2, UCLM 1.
Yo,
Game
that
3?
that last game, sick.
Oh my
That last
God.
game was
Who
sick.
win?
Did you see that last game?
Yeah, that Joy was on the loose. He was everywhere around the map.
Yeah,
On
it's
the loose,
crazy.
for real.
And Dwin was pretty crazy as of the moment as well.
Again.
So we'll see what these teams decide to do in terms of ban. Of course,
Of course
throw
they're gonna ban
that Joy
that.
out of there. Get it out.
Throw
of
it
there.
out and then throw it out.
Do not want to deal with that Joy.
Again,
Honestly.
Dwin worked for that bread. I mean,
Worked,
worked for
bro.
that hot dog. Again, sponsored by
Yeah,
Virginia.
Virginia. He worked for the ham, the nuggets.
Yo,
the
tell me about your
casino.
joke earlier. What was that Chicken Joy?
Okay,
Okay.
so they were hovering
Kaja.
Kaja. Yeah, I was like, oh, they're up for the chicken Joy. And the second I said I finished Joy, just locks in Joy.
Instantly.
Kaja and Joy.
Chicken Joy.
Yeah, that's why we kind of went insane for a bit there.
Nah. And that was it.
All right, they banned Fanny and Faramis as well as this Valentina. Valentina again was picked by CITU the other day, the other game. Now we have the Faramis ban as well, which was also picked by CITU
That's true.
in the first game. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this is gonna play out. What do you think CITU should do as an adjustment here from the last game, Martin?
Well, I mean, in terms of pure aggressiveness as well, I think lineup-wise they lost severely, super hard. Dale. All right.
Kenny! No, sorry, dude. Kenny with that glue is back.
Really, really.
Kenny with
Tell
that
me- tell me
sticky
about
is
Kenny.
back.
Tell
No,
me about
Kenny was so aggressive as a glue. I've never seen a tank be so tanky, but at the same time so annoying. I've never seen a tank so annoying because he was all up in their biz the whole time. They were just all up in their biz, trying to get into their jungle at the same time. While anybody was fighting, he was always just all up there, right there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, we have Dale finally locking something that makes a little bit more sense. Honestly, I'm not one to diss the. I'm not one to diss the Lancelot tank build, right? Because that kind of worked in the early to mid game stages. Honestly, that was pretty fine. But then again, I just feel like in the late game, it's like he wasn't even there anymore.
Right.
I kind of expected a little bit more. So they go for the Fredrin this time. Doing all reliable.
Oh my
Hawks
goodness,
with
he
the
got it still.
Hayabusa.
He got it
Right,
still.
That's right, that's right.
Haneo is still with that Florin though.
Florin is a good pick right
That's
here.
true,
We've
that's
seen what happened in the first game with the heals for everything for the Frederick.
Heels were just popping off, dude. Like, even in the recent game. That's why in the recent game, like, they were just all up in Haneo's business, you know.
Yeah.
Every time a team fight would go out, they would literally insta-kill the support and the healer.
Absolutely crazy. So, we're gonna see right now this 1-1 on the Kuroki once again. But honestly, in terms of 1-1s, at least in the terms I've hosted, right, you never really give a 1-1 to any team at all. You don't want the possibility of a 1-1 ultimate in the late game to like kill anything you guys plan.
3 heroes at
perpetuality.
once.
Yeah. Anything you guys plan in perpetuality. So, but to see it being used constantly in CESAFI, and clearly other teams don't have problem going up against it. And insofar as this day has gone, usually the team with the 1-1 is the team that loses.
Right,
Not
right.
trying to foreshadow.
No,
this,
because
but
like,
you know,
I think it's the way that it's so. A lot of teams are very reliant on 1-1, and they build their entire teams around trying to get that 1-1 farm, trying to get that 1-1 space, and then now where a lot of the teams are kind of gotten used to it, and now they resort to just bullying the 1-1 in the early game, like already. So we're gonna wait and see. We are pretty green right now for some reason, but we're gonna wait and see how this is gonna play out in the end. What was the last ban? What was the last pick there?
I actually like the pick right here with the Lilia.
Lapu-Lapu pick.
Yeah, the Lapu-Lapu and the Lilia. Super compatible. Considering that this Lilia will mix up with this Melissa, he has this AoE type where it's similar to like how Templar Assassin works. So with the slows and the hits right here, it could be very beneficial in terms of the attack damage from the Melissa.
Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right, actually, Dion. Well, in terms of being able to go up against complete team fight synergy, right? I feel like both these teams still have it together. I don't know who's gonna take this game. Lineup wise, honestly, if this 1-1, if Kuroki, I've known Kuroki playing on his ML, and Kuroki is pretty reliable. So it doesn't matter if the 1-1s in the past games of this day constantly lost. I have hope in Kuroki.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
The one thing we can assure with this game is that whether it be through ML or through Virginia, is that we gonna be eating well, boys. Eating well. Alright. Now, Dion, how do you think this early stages are gonna go out?
Considering that they have this Lilia here, and as a side, they have the Florin to support up their core, this could be an early rotation coming up for the side of our CITU. As UCLM, they're gonna have a hard time in towards like what we've seen from the last games, previous games and the previous series. This 1-1 always gets this difficult matchup towards the gold lane. And right here, there is an entry going to the side of this mid side, looking for a kill, and the Lilia will go down for the count.
Alright, that is going to be a Lilia dead here for the side of UCLM. CITU right now playing pretty chill. We see in the bottom lane there's going to be a babysit of both the MMs actually. This looks pretty cute. Looks like they're bonding. Well, not.
It's a play date.
Well,
It's a play date.
well, if a playdate brings you to half your
HP.
I don't know.
I mean, what's a good play date without it, right?
Fair.
No?
Fair. Wait.
Just
what?
me?
What? Anyway.
Anyways,
We'll jump right back into the game here. We got 400 gold lead. Nothing
Serious,
Nothing
yeah.
too serious as of the moment. How about UCLM? Jump in by Dwin.
Dwin.
Doing things.
doing just being all up in their business. Oh, just lapu. I wonder how this Lapu-Lapu is going to deal with this glue, because we already know glue is tanky as hell, but also this Lapu-Lapu is really good at trying to get those really the sustains, as well as trying to go against those really hard tanks.
Oh, CITU Kenny doesn't have level 4 yet. Will be able to pull down. There's gonna be an ultimate. He pops the ultimate.
He pops the ult just in time.
Into Kudo as well. Is there gonna be a control here for the side? Oh, there it is.
It's gonna sticky.
Back.
Oh my
There
goodness.
you go. Into the burst of Prime Justine.
Kenny still
what
alive?
am I seeing? Kenny still
Oh
alive.
my god. Oh my
Goes
god.
down
Kenny,
as well.
another ult. Kenny. Hello.
Stop.
Hello.
Somebody kill this man.
How did you just let him do that like that? Like what?
Unbelievable plays here from the side of CITU Kenny. Doing it really well. He popped it. He just gets level 4, pops the ultimate,
Twice.
and flickers in. Not away.
Flickers in, gets the kill, gets the support assist kill, goes back, waits for the ulti again, pops out with 1 HP.
Kenny thinks. For real.
Again, this glue is dangerous. Look at it. 3 kills on the board coming from CITU, and 3 of those are assists from Kenny.
Yeah, an absolute setup there by Kenny comes from the side of CITU. But we're still gonna have to look towards the end game composition, right? Because I feel like it kind of goes down to Melissa and 1-1 getting their items, getting their burst damage down. Because even if there's gonna be a pull here onto Neo already. There's gonna be a fight. Oh, but finally the ultimate coming out from the side of this 1-1. I told you, bro. 𝗠𝗏 knows what he's doing. This guy's
Just pop
able
it.
to pop that ultimate.
Yeah, just pop it.
I mean, the guy is a TI champion anyway, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for real. No, for real.
Wrong game.
Wrong game?
Wrong game.
Oh,
Wrong game.
sorry.
Wrong game.
Sorry.
What? There's the bubble.
There's
Go
gonna be a stun
away.
here after the bubble already being popped there. Can't the bubble. Ooh.
Oh wow, that damage.
Too low for my taste.
No,
sorry.
real.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, back
Take
up.
me home. Take me home. That's what's up.
Dale's
Alright.
just lurking in there. No, it is their jungle.
Dale's just boring.
But anyway, back to the
Anyway,
ball game.
Dwin right now at the moment. Still farming up, doing things. 1-1 on his record right now. Looks like he's gonna go for a little bit of a
Poke. A little bit of a poke indeed. And right now, what they're missing is, you know what's missing to the side of UCLM?
that?
They're missing a fork and a spoon right now. They need someone to pin down and to get everything, and they need to return it the way they got it in the
They
first
gotta
place.
put it in. They gotta go in tight into their man line. Try to go at it from behind maybe to try and catch them off guard, and just go at it hard for real.
No, really hard. No, you gotta feel that. No, because when it shakes like that very, very vividly, especially when team fights are going on,
You
there's
kinda
a
don't
lot
know
of-
what's going on.
You kind of
Yeah,
don't know
that's
what's
true.
going on, but you just gotta keep hitting and just pray, you know.
Yeah. Eventually, it's kind of like instinct. It just starts to feel good. You kind of know what you're doing. But now, Aneo, University now, there's gonna be an ultimate from the floor and to try and
That was
save.
way too close.
Oh, but now the Dwin will be able to
Dwin
take
again.
that turtle in the midst of that team fight, but it's
Dale.
not looking like it's over. Can't be controlled. He's already counted here as of the moment. They're gonna split, but now Kenny is in the middle of
Suncheeker?
everybody. Will be able to jump away and use his flicker.
How does
to
Kenny
escape.
always have flicker?
I don't know.
Tell
That's
me.
a cheat code.
Dash refresh. Oh, alright, 𝗠𝗏 getting really low. Just throws away those blades. Neo getting really low, but Kudo already there. Goes for the stun. There's gonna be a flicker there by Neo, which will save his life. Can't above all trying to poke around to see if they were gonna stick under the tower, but Dwight already there in the bottom lane. Will intercept them in that bush, and that is going to be Neo falling down. Hedera still sticking around. Knows Dale is there. Goes for a little bit of poke. Can't above all. Is gonna be, the amount of burst damage from Dale finally. Tank Lancelot could not have done that.
Yes,
No,
sir.
definitely
Oh,
did that.
there's a feather airstrike.
Hedera will be caught by the feathered airstrike of Kudo. Kudos to Kudo.
Kudos to
For
Kudo.
Kudos to Kudo.
Yeah, what a play there. Just solo kills Hedera. Under
This
his
1-1 is
tower.
just free farming right now. Like, I'm kind of scared what's going to happen when they just leave this 1-1 alone, because not even Kenny, who's notoriously annoying, is doing anything to try and back this out. Like, 𝗠𝗏 with the 1-1, we already know is super dangerous, and we already have Dwin cutting off every possible pick off that they're gonna do by doing all of their pickoffs themselves, you know. So it's gonna be interesting to see how 1-1 is going to evolve later in the game, especially when team fights are gonna go up. Like here, 𝗠𝗏 is getting a bit more confident.
Crossbow tongue is ready right now, and there's a strike. Takes down one right away, but go away will be casted on to this Melissa. Trying to just engage for the fastest time, but right now UCLM, they're catching slow by slow, having on fire, trying to escape. CITU Kenny is just everywhere in this
Everywhere.
map.
That's true. Pops the ultimate already there. I mean, on fire. Not really all too worried about it. I have to say though, Kent above all could pose to be a huge problem for CITU if he just does it well. Because he can pull two. Well, actually, any person, probably apart from Kenny, I wouldn't want to pull this blue. But even if you pull Dale in as tanky as
Look at Twin. Look at Twin.
Oh my God! Twin
God.
in the middle of everything while I was talking. The disrespect with the feathered airstrike by Kudo will be able to bring down Prime Justine. That will be a Lilia out for this turtle fight. But they're still gonna jump in. Gwyn already there with a taunt. CITU Kenny takes him down. I mean, on fire, getting really low. As of the moment, there's gonna be a taunt once again. This Fredrin doing so much work for CITU.
Yeah.
Was able to bring it back. It's gonna be 𝐔𝐒𝐉. I don't know.
Okay.
There you go. And now, alright.
Okay.
Alright, back up here. Sorry, folks, on our screen there's a little bit of technical issues. So, there's gonna be a turtle fight here. Two people from the side of UCLM. Obviously, they're not gonna try.
Top though, top though. Look at the top though.
Top's gonna be really close. Oh my goodness!
And they're brought down by KuroKy. Unbelievable play there. KuroKy ultimate still available. Tries to stick around for it. Just throws her.
Haneo's gonna be all up in that top scene really soon, but 1-1 is doing so well trying to rat and just trying to stay in her lane for now. It's still 8 minutes, there's still a lot of potential coming out from both sides. Still could go either way, but 1-1 is making sure that they have that power when it comes to the late game.
It's actually a good trade. Like, even though they got the turtle there, but having the kill going towards KuroKy and Hedera dying there, that's a good sign for them. And it's like this, a split being committed right away for Kenny, chasing for everyone. But although the Kaja is right here, they could pull back at least one. Oh, the flicker was committed, but nobody was caught whatsoever in that engagement. Oh no, he's stuck! Oh no,
he's stuck! Hey, no way! This is a disaster!
What are you doing?
Why?
Why?
What are you doing?
Why?
What are you
vibing?
doing?
He was trolling. He was trolling.
I mean,
I'm so confused.
what was he doing
What
there?
was he doing there?
He got stuck. He tried to dash away to go out, but he got stuck. The wall hit him.
He face planted into the wall.
Imagine if they lose and it's all because of that.
All because of that.
Somebody sleeping tonight.
Somebody sleeping early, that's for sure.
That's gonna be up all night. That's what's up.
Hey, yo.
Oh my God.
Hey yo.
What?
Okay, so back to the ball game now.
Anyway,
9
so
minute
fair
mark.
airstrike.
5-8. Better airstrike now. The
nobody in
lose for
particular,
UCLM. But trying to go in. Dale in position right here. Very
There's
low.
getting really
In
low.
there. And the heals are out for this Florin into this mid
Florin?
side.
You gotta stop. You gotta.
Alright, get it now. There's gonna be an ultimate here. Pop.
Look at that.
Split.
Look at
He's
that.
able to
Look at
jump
that.
out.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Not enough damage, however. Oh my
How is
God.
Kenny always living?
God.
KuroKy's able to pop these ultimates as well, and it's so satisfying to see. Because all the 1-1s so far have not been utilizing the ultimates like that.
Yeah.
KuroKy gets them off every time.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
But
Kenny has not
the
died.
Lord.
Kenny has
Fuck,
not
Lord
died, by the way.
No, sir.
Not even to that solo 1-1, just beating him from
Another
the back.
pull back. The pull back is my judgment. They're gonna kill Dale. He's out of the game right now. Check the chase for I'm gonna fire the land shaker with up to 2.
we
But
gonna see
right
some balls?
now, the control is right here. Kenny in the front side. But I think this is the end for him
He
right
has no
now.
ulti.
As
His
the
balls.
win is
His
doing
balls.
things.
balls.
It's bouncing right
Kenny.
now. Kenny, they killed down 2. A 2-for-1 exchange. As CITU actually got the win.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Kenny, the balls right up to KuroKy's face. Unbelievable.
He was
brings
so
him down.
patient. No, because Kenny was so patient getting into the team fight despite having no ulti yet, but
Waiting the
immediately
cooldown out.
popping it and
Right after.
going balls ham on KuroKy immediately after. That was crazy.
Right in
That's
his
crazy.
face, right in
That's
his
crazy. And immediately coming after Kent above all, but could not chase him down. But
Hot
still,
balls.
Yes.
zero deaths. Zero
Zero
deaths.
deaths.
Zero
For Kenny
deaths.
too.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of deaths.
That's a lot. Oh, that is this side though. They're trying to catch Kent above all in position. The
mobilize
slam is right there.
He's
CITU
gonna-
Kenny will be the target right now, as this will be very difficult.
He has ult.
KuroKy looking like he's gonna try and go and clear up this top lane. Sits up in the bush, however.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
No, KuroKy's definitely been eyeing that top lane. He's been very diligently, slowly trying to beat it off, little by little.
So even though he wasn't as prominent in the early, or at least in the last game, right? The win is still doing so much work here.
No. He is.
And the feathered airstrikes by Kudo are no joke. Like, there's just
It
so
seems
many,
random, but it's really just there for space, you know.
Yeah, it's just so many things for CITU to focus on. I don't know what in particular they have to do. They just have, I'm just gonna say, they have to do everything right.
Yeah, they have to do everything.
They can't mess up one.
Oh, what the heck?
What was that?
What the hell?
Lauren.
What the
But can't above all, he does have the flicker though. If they must prepare.
Kenny!
Oh my goodness!
Kuroki will be the
Balls
target.
deep! Balls
Kenny!
deep! Balls deep!
Is this it for Kenny? They're trying to kill him right now. But Kuroki trying to hit it up with the Cosmo Chang, trying to chase down everyone. The feather airstrike is right there. But look at him trying to chase down in the backside as well. But Kuroki just chasing down for Kenny. Goes down for the count. Levi is angry right now. And as well, Dale ang mamamatay dito.
They're going for blood.
2K for the side of UCLM.
Oh man,
my
Kuroki
days.
was mad. 0 deaths on 0 deaths. 1 death, Kenny.
Kenny.
1 death, Kenny.
One day.
Kenny.
No, he was chasing him. He was chasing him down like it was Levi on season 3, like for real.
Alright, it's gonna be Kuroki. I don't know. I mean, on fire, getting really low. We'll take the turret hit. He's oh my god.
Look at
the
the top
life
side.
steal. Is it gonna be enough to survive? No, it won't.
He's still alive!
Okay, there you go. Busting my balls over here.
Dwayne, what are you doing?
Dwayne with the ultimate!
Oh,
Gets
Dwayne.
a nail,
Dwayne gets a
jumps
KO.
around. Oh my god, somebody get him! The balls!
The balls deep!
The balls
Balls
on his
deep!
face! On his face! The balls on his face will take the life of Dwayne. Alright, so we have Kudo. Fly, bird.
No, because that was crazy. You had to have so much, dare I say, balls in order to just dash around in the Nexus. Getting a kill like that.
He did there.
He did. He then got fed some after. But
Alright, for real. Kenny right now. Will he be able to pop the balls once again? There you go. Balls pop. He's
bouncing. They bouncing.
He's trying to zone them out.
Yeah, no, he is.
CITU
No,
want
that's-
this Lord so bad.
No, that's-
CITU want this Lord because they know that what they need. Oh, but
Oh,
Kuroki
Kuroki
right
is
now.
just there.
And he goes
It's only Haneo.
Still
Oh
alive.
yeah! You thought?
You thought. Alright, so anyway, I mean, I really did think that could have ended, but I could have. You were waiting for the end to happen, and then they just retreat. Didn't really get a catch a glimpse of who got the Lord, though. CIT?
It was
We're gonna find
CIT, it was CIT.
Alright, so CIT was really successful there in terms of being able to get that Lord CITU Kenny.
Yeah, but let's just take a look at the map for a second. All the towers coming from UCLM are up.
That's true.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
they have none.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, the target is here! The automated airstrike is right there! Control! Suppress is available, and right now, the Lapu-Lapu chasing for everyone. They take down CITU Kenny, so this is now a possible victory to push down Martin.
oh my god, that was a multiple stun there from Maneo.
They hate Kenny. They hate Kenny so
It
much.
kind of looked like a setup now there for the side of CITU. It kind of reminds me of when I'm playing Magnus in Dota.
Yeah,
Just do an RP.
Do an RP and leave.
And do a 5-man RP, but
Die.
we lose. You know? We die.
Where's
But
our
I did
carry?
it.
Where's our carry farming?
But I did it. I did it.
No, they hate this man so much.
But Kenny's gonna be up in just 5 seconds.
I'm not entirely sure how CITU is gonna get out of this situation. They have 0 towers right now. They haven't pushed a single one. They haven't created any space for them, despite Kenny doing everything he can. I think there's really lacking on the part of trying to get as much damage they could, even coming from Hidera and Dale here. Despite Dale being sustained as he is, he still can't be enough, even with Haneo also being there to heal. Dwayne with the back lanes is crazy good in trying to take out Haneo early on in that team fight, as well as Kuroki just bursting down Kenny even after all that tanking is done, you know?
That's true. So, Lord gonna be up in 1 minute. It's looking like the teams are just going to once again wait to go for that Lord initiation. They're just clearing the waves as they come. UCLM just chilling in the bushes. CITU pretty much doing the same, apart from trying to clear their jungle to try and get a little bit, or like try to cut the gold lead.
But I don't know how particularly smart that is for both teams, because we have already saw that despite the discrepancy, CITU could still get the Lord despite that. But at the same time, CITU does realize that even if they go for a Lord, 1-1 could easily backdoor them.
Yeah, and I know we keep bringing it up, but Kenny really is what's holding it together for CITU. Right
It
now.
is.
He can zone them out when they try. He can zone out the rest
of UCLM when they try to go for the Lord, as he did earlier. But also, you have to worry about where the people are. Because look at it right now. The Lord's gonna be up in 5 seconds. It seems that the vast majority of people from UCLM is gathering towards the Lord, but we have people in the top lane as well. So like, what do you as CITU do? Because we all know this 1-1 is gonna be able to take the Lord on her own.
Right.
Oh, they used the black shoes.
Oh my God! Already at half HP actually. There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
already half HP. They used the black shoes on Lilia, so she can't go in whatsoever. So this is gonna be a difficult task if they want to contest right now
it's
for
gone.
this Lord.
It's gone.
It's
It's done.
UCLM.
That's so easy.
And
for
I don't
UCLM.
know. In all honesty, I don't know if CITU can hold.
Yeah, I can hold it together. Because as you
They
said,
have no more
Kenny
doubt.
is basically the only thing that's holding this team together. I guess you could say that he's the glue.
Okay,
Back
well,
there,
so
yeah,
the
back
Lord-
there,
So
back
the
to
Lord's
match.
coming down.
Yeah,
Lord's
the
coming
Lord's
down,
coming
barreling
down
down through mid. The only thing CID do at this point is hard defend this. But after that, what are you gonna do next? Because with that hard defense, you're going to have to deal with that Farsa ulti. You're going to have to deal with that 1-1 ulti. You're going to have to deal with Kent above all pulling you. You're gonna have to deal with Hayabusa on the back lane.
Look at the gadget though! Looking for the ball!
Up to the floor.
kill.
Getting really low. He flickers out. He's gonna be ultimate
alive.
the Lord. Still in the middle of everything. I mean,
Lapu-Lapu's
on
low.
fire. Really low. Lapu-Lapu's really low.
Oh, no.
Kuroki falls down.
Kuroki.
No
No.
more MM for UCLM. This is CITU's chance to go in. Kenny,
Oh.
go for the balls.
I'm
Give
on
him
fire.
the balls, baby. I'm on fire. Getting really low. 1 HP. Passes away. Is he gonna survive? Yes, he
Yes,
will.
he
There's gonna
is.
be a disengage now from CITU. They
Dwin,
have
Dwin,
done.
Dwin.
Still
No?
alive though.
So anyway, CITU getting once again.
Why is Dwin just there? Why is this Dwin just chilling?
They have immortality for everyone right now.
Bro, they held that?
What? I'm telling you. Kenny's the glue.
Dude, Kent above all. I can't believe you saw that.
Yeah,
from
he
CL
pulled
play.
it. He pulled that Haneo straight, bro. But couldn't confirm it because Kenny was just there.
Yeah, but still, like, they got Kuroki.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Oh no!
No.
Oh, flicker. Chill.
I genuinely think that Dwin could have turned that around though.
Yeah,
Like, why was he
that's
just
true, that's
there? Even if they do have immortality, having that down for the rest of the game for like
Oh,
a
get the
2-1.
ball with the target!
In the middle of the
Oh,
clutches
no.
of CITU, will be able to dash away. And that's going to be the feathered airstrike to draw them away. Get out of here. Get
That
off
feathered
my lawn.
airstrike. That feathered airstrike is such a
Get-
good zoning
Get off my
skill.
lawn. That was canon audio, by the way. Yeah, that's the feathered airstrike. That's. Alright.
I don't know what that is.
Alright, what was that? What was that?
Wait, look at the mid side though. I think they're pursuing for this bush side for Kaja. Right now, CITU, Kenny, and Dale, they know that Kenta Babao can pull anyone in this fight. Win is in position as well. Behind this second bush of the game, this is UCLM. Winner goes to the lower bracket
You
series
got
right
it.
now to win.
You
Then
got
go
it.
in, and they
Oh,
try to pull the Hidera. They kill Hidera. And right in the previous fighter, the land shaker as well. Stands down to 2. Kills
Hidera.
down this Florin. The chase down is real. And Kuroki and the rest of the gang. UCLM now charging for an end push, Martin.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna be able to see CITU. Kenny, try and hold
Kenny, try and hold on, Kenny.
Three lanes.
Oh!
There, jump in.
Underdogs!
But now going under the tower, there already is enough.
Kenny's so
Oh,
low.
no! Go.
UCLM!
Go. UCLM.
Kenny
Go.
sucks.
Oh my God!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Top 3! UCLM, how did they do that?
The underdogs. The Cinderella story right here. Absolute upset after upset. UCLM knocks out CITU.
How did that happen? CITU is one of the teams that almost beat USC, but right now they got defeated by UCLM.
What is going on? I'm in shock. But still,
I need
we
a
have
blanket.
to credit it. We can't just say it was a crazy upset, right? These guys put in the work.
The work.
Absolutely crazy plays coming out from the side of these teams. We have to take a look at Kuroki. He didn't get caught during that last team clash, right? But they all played that to perfection. This was up against a Kenny Glue. This was up against a Kenny Glue.
One of the
Super
worst-
annoying,
worst
and
glues.
they played it so well.
Worse as in annoying.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they
Crazy
played it so
plays.
well.
Yeah, but there you go. There you have it. UCLM will take this series 2-1 up against CITU.
Thank you everybody for watching the stream and sharing and liking. Once again, this is CESAFI Esports League. We're coming at you live from CITU, sponsored by Virginia.
Virginia.
So anyway, once again, this was Dumpster Fire.
Oko.
Oko and
We're the
Dion.
Triple D.
We're the Don.
Triple. We're triple.
Triple Dons.
Triple Don. That's what's up. We'll see you again next week.
Bring back the magic this Christmas season with Virginia.